Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Oh, it's so loud. Why is the intro so damn loud? I ask you why. Of all the things and all the things we've ever done and developed as a people, why is the intro just so damn loud? I know what I'm playing. Yeah, okay. Welcome. Good day, guys, gals, fans, and pals. My name is JohnMegacycle. I had to just blast through that intro because jeepers creepers, it was loud. I have been... Oh, good day. Had that sat. Devil, welcome, friends. I have been... what are those? Cheer bits. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. I... I understand like a third of the Twitch system, and so like when I get like things that are supposed to be, hey, this is a good thing, I'm like, what is it? Does it taste good? Does it hurt? I just want it. Does it hurt? I'm a big baby. Does it hurt? No. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Devil. Really appreciate that. Top-notch stuff. Let's do like a quick shout out for sure before we really get into it, because my brain is scattered beyond all recognition. And now is a good time as any while I'm just awake for a second. Devil DBP is a wonderful streamer. They do a lot of variety stuff. You're not going to see... I mean, you go check them out for two reasons. One, if you like some variety, you like some new stuff, you like seeing a gamer trying out new stuff like so frequently, I can't keep track. Like, I don't know what VODs I've even seen, and I've seen... I thought I was caught up, but now they're into Wreckfest 2. So if you like variety, check out Devil. The second thing is solid personality, genuinely real solid person, like real chatty, real interactive, real cool. Check them out for that as well. Real good stuff. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for that, Devil. And then of course, I don't know if I got to give an announcement to this guy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Check out Hat. Hat is currently very into Path 2. We played Shapes together with them very recently. That was a fun game, yeah. Having a developer of a game reach out and be like, I want you to try my thing, and then also them being there for the thing was actually dope. Yeah, that was the straight dope right there. Okay, so to it, as in back to it. I think what I'll do is I'll throw in some little gotchas, but nothing super crazy. So okay, let's talk about what we're trying to do today. This is a map that, well, it's the smallest map I can make in order for the player to win. The smallest map that you can win a game of Timberborn on is 7x8. And I'm saying that because 7x7 is the size of the actual wonder. So you need 7x8, so there's a way into the wonder. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee and talk this out because I'm getting a little flustered. Excited's the real word, but I'm getting a little flustered. So the idea of it is ultimately that I wanted to see the smallest map that was possible to win. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to design a map that's really, 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 really small. I can't imagine more than 18 beavers would be sustainable on this thing. At the very most 18. 9 is going to be, or 6 even, is going to be where you're hanging around for a really, really long time, I think. I don't think you're going to have a ton of people. So what this is going to force is a lot more management, right? It's going to be a bit of a micro management heck zone. I know, strong language. But it's going to be a bit of a thing trying to make sure that everything gets done appropriately. There's still going to be a fair amount of things that can be done and customizable. I think it's going to be interesting for maybe some modded factions. I don't know if some modded factions would be worthwhile to try here or whatever. I'm trying to build this for the folk tale, and I'm not too sure how the Iron Teeth would handle any of this, but I'm kind of interested to see how that would actually pan out. Yeah, I guess that's the crux of it. So the real idea... Sorry, I'm also delaying because Nico's on the desk and he's excited. So I'm also kind of trying to see if there's any way I can make this work. And what I want is a map that is a very little amount of technical in its own right. We're not adding bombs. We're not adding anything really crazily out of the ordinary to any of this. I kind of want to make it a little difficult, but I think I really want to get the fundamentals figured out. So geothermal. No, we're not doing geotherm. What if I put like a natural dam like here and then block it off? I'm not too sure how I want this to look. I'll be absolutely honest. So this is like our third rewrite of this map. And I've been trying to get something that looked good and was very functional without being too easy. Now what's happening here? Oh, I think that just has to dissipate. Is there no way to... Okay, so there's already a bunch of difficulty here that I can see now that we're revisiting the thing. I'm waiting for this to go away. How do you... is there just a remove water button, or do I have to wait for it to all evaporate? Oh, there we go. Oh, reset. Okay, cool. All right, so there's a couple things that are already kind of scuffed right now. Is how does the player get any water? And maybe what we do is we don't add a layer, forcing the player to add a layer. Can you not eat my microphone, please? Every morning. Every morning, Nico is on my desk, and that's fine. Again, I don't mind the on the desk thing. What I do mind a little bit is what you got over there? Oh, that's exciting. I'm gonna eat it. Please don't. Pet ownership, am I right? I love you, boy. Anyway, the first problem I'm seeing is water. How does the player immediately get water? This is already a bit of an issue, right? So we're gonna do this. Hey, can you not? What if I did something like that? Okay, that stabilizes a little bit. I'm going to assume... Is there a... oh, yeah, we could... Oh, actually... Yeah, all the ideas are reeling. Can you build on top of a blockage? I don't think you can. You super can't. Okay. That's fine. Is there a way for the player to get explosives? Yes. Because bad water, right? Yes, because bad water. So I guess nothing's really stopping me from doing this. Just to make sure the player can build at least a pump and do something, right? Right now the problem is they have no way to build a pump. There is no pump to be had. They'd have to build platforms right away, or warehouse level ones. And yeah, that's just research they don't have. Yeah. Yeah? So it's 1, 2, 3 road. So we could trim... Well, I'm going to leave that a little bit. I'm gonna need me one of these. Right now, I don't have like a real pure vision in my head as to how this... Oh, there's not enough growing space then. I want 2 pumps to be here. So 1, 2, and technically... Hold on. We could do it like this. Yeah? So you could still do this guy facing here, and then another one facing here. I think that would work. Man, I really wish this had like a build mode so I could actually poke around and see how stuff would lay out. So this isn't needed. 1, 2, yeah. I think this works. So there's your 2 pump platform. There's very little, like, actual growable space here. This is a little sick. I keep right-clicking to try to remove a thing, and that's not how this game works. Oh, that's not how this works? Do. No, that's not how this works. Natural dam. There and there. Yeah, I think that works to a point, yeah. I think that works to a point. So, get rid of that. Let's hit the reset button. Go, easy cheese. And what I might do is instead of platforms, why don't we use natural blockages? Give the player more control, right? It's going to be a delicate balance between I want the player to have as much control as possible, but I want to make sure they make some of the right decisions. And I don't know what the right decisions are yet. So it's really difficult for me to say with any real confidence, like, oh, I hope the player does this real fast. Like, I don't know what that is. Something like that isn't going to keep the water for long. How does that look? Does that do us a little better? Maybe? And this didn't work, right? For reasons. This just wasn't that. Yeah, it wasn't enough growable land. That's why. Okay. So I need another dam. We'll add a lot of visual flavor as we go, I think. So there's that. There's that. I need a way down now, which I don't really have. Fortunate, because everywhere we have a pylon is where I've got supports. So now I got from the bottom to the 1, the top to the there. How do we get down? Asking the player to build a ton of stuff to get down a layer seems like a real jerk of a move. Okay, what if, like, come down this way, maybe? Let's try that. Let's see if we can remove some stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe this is how this... Oh, let's save real quick before we get too into the thick of the woods. Something like this. Right, now this is gonna be a drop. This is gonna be a drop for real, for real. There's no real clean way to do, like, a switchback. Is there? Not really. And by a switchback, I mean, like... It's like this. You go up one way like this, and then you rotate the direction, and then you keep going up like this, and you just kind of layer it like that. That's a switchback. Might give that a go. I'm not sure. I just need to get some distance down now. Wish I could click on these blocks, but they're dirt blocks. They're not clickable. Not applicable. Not even clickable. Not applicable. Not even clickable. Okay. So again, the reason for this is power to the players, kind of a thing. Let's let whomever. Okay, so this has to flat. Oh no, that's already flat. Dang it! I keep light clicking. I keep right clicking as if that's gonna do the thing I want it to do, and it don't. No, and it don't. Okay. I don't mind if they're terribly inefficient stairs. I don't. I think that's fine. Because, again, we can make some mistakes. Let somebody else clean it up, right? Someone else is going to have a much more artistic design. And be like, well, clean. It's like, okay, yeah, fantastic, good stuff. Okay, so now you can make it there. You can make it there. This should maybe fall down again. Maybe, baby. Just a little bit, maybe, baby. Just a little bit of baby. Okay, so now how do I do this? I can't actually steer this without blocking the stairs. Patrick, the stairs. The stairs. The stairs. The stairs. The lid. The lid. The lid. The lid. The stairs. Can we do something like this? Yeah, I know, Nico. No, that's gonna jut in there too far. Can this be brought back by one? It cannot. Okay. I was hoping to get more wetland down there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so as it stands right now, there's a very clear way to get to where things gots to be. We could do is we could what if I cut this and then flatted this out so it's just a little thicker? How do we do that? So get rid of this. Give me some of this action. What if it's like this instead? There's clearly some extra chunk that could be removed if needed. You know what? I think that makes the map a little less visually exciting, maybe? I'm not too sure. Maybe that's less visually exciting. This actually isn't stopping anything, really. Neither is this. I'd rather give the player a little more land. I like this, this natural dam here, though. I like that there's some natural water retention. There's a gap there. And now there's not. A lot of this is going to get consumed by the farm and the forester and the cutters anyway. I think this might be a decent first draft for what I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Okay. So, is there anything else I want to leave? No thorns, no core, no reserve pile, no geotherm. Actually, if I wanted a geotherm, we could do a geothermal. That might be exciting. But maybe we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Maybe possible geotherm. I'm going to put this wreckage like there, so the player has to get it. 3,000. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Okay, I want blueberries and oak. And oh, let's save real quick. Click, click, click. Now, there should be no trees blocking the bottom of stairs. You're out of there. That immediately limits mobility, and that's not what I want to accomplish here. Oh gosh, this is gonna be something. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a little worried. Worried's not really the right word. No, excited is the right word. Okay. Do I want more flim flam up here at all? I kind of feel like having this flat surface seems a little on the boring side. Map thumbnail. Yeah, let's get like a decent thumbnail. Looks a little less crap. How about that? Well, that's just, it's missing its top. What am I gonna? It's missing its top. It's miss. Thank you. No. I want this one. Okay, great. Save. Okay, main menu. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Oh my god. Bum 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 bum. Okay. How's everyone doing today? I need just 1 second. I need to finish this coffee. I need to submit something real fast. between a friend of mine, we give ourselves daily Balatro challenges. And what we do is we come up with like some weird combination. So we choose a deck and we choose a stake. So I just got to get that submitted. I like to do it right in the morning. So here, I'll show you what it means real quick. So here is this. So we created a profile that has everything unlocked. I'm just grabbing a screenshot here. There we go. I'm going to send this to my friend, and we're both going to play it. And the way we do it, let's see here. Nebula, Blue, Traveler. And the way in which we do it is we both give it one shot. It's a lot of fun. We both give it one go. And so I'm not going to play the game. I just want to get it loaded up. There we go. Perfect. Thanks. So we give it one go, and we send each other how we did. And we send a picture of our full deck. We send a picture of our current Joker loadout and the failure screen. Because yeah. That's a neat little thing. I like it a lot. I just want to make sure I got that sent. So we're going to give Shiz a try on normal difficulty. I wonder why this says customize. Is it because I made the thing? This also has... Normal. Normal's fine. Oh, I forgot to update the screen. Haha, I'm super good at video games. That work? Oh, come on. I was not gonna grab. Oh, the selector crashed. Okay, give me a second. Switching in between screens in OBS is sometimes a little weird. Like, you can hear the audio, right? Okay. Let's see what's up. System monitor, what's going on here, buddy? I need you to help a brother out. This doesn't happen all the time. When it does, though, like, I just can't select something for, like, a minute. And so the problem is now I already selected Balatro as my screen, and now the screen's gone, right? It's what's up is the selector, so give me just a moment, I'll get this fixed. Ba 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 ba. Is it Discord? Oh. Is having Discord open screwing it up? Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep. I closed Discord and it popped right up. Does it work now? Dude, wild. Okay. Well, I have to figure that out sometime never. Weird. Okay. And I can just open Discord again and everything's fine? Wild. Okay. What? Shiz 2? I don't... Shiz 2, The Awakening. Okay, we got a bunch of beavers doing beaver things. Can you grab this? Let's get a path going on. Nope. That's the wrong menu, ding dong. Wrong menu, ding dong. What's... Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, that hole's supposed to be there? Gooder. Okay. Good day, Lizzie friend. Hope you're doing well today. You get one of these. I haven't done this in a hot minute for you. Lizzie is a wonderful interactive streamer, a wonderful individual in their own right, but also very fun, very collaborative, incredibly interactive streams. Would recommend. If you don't have an entertainment choice this evening, you cannot go wrong with Lizzie Rama. Let me tell you that right now. Wonderful person. Absolutely top shelf. Yeah. I'm going back to Eepies. Okay, sounds good. Have yourself a delightful Eeps. No problem. Have yourself a delightful one. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, unmark. Use the right tool, Jarn. How about no? I don't want to go to school. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get that hammered out. We're getting to science. You don't have anything you can do. Really? Really? Oh, cause the freaking science-o-matron is in the way. Yeah, all right. The freaking sorry, guy. There's the freaking thing with the science is in the way. All right, I forgot about the freaking science. Can you explain that with all of your science? What's that from? Oh, right. It's a Futurama episode where it's like season 8 or something. It's about evolution or whatever. And Dr. Banjo is a monkey that is the curator of a museum or whatever, and he's just trying heck and high water to convince and unconvince the theory of evolution versus creationism or whatever. So Dr. Farnsworth, or Professor Farnsworth from the Futurama crew is like, evolution, duh. And so, like, some of the jabs that Dr. Banjo has about creationism is funny because, like, can you ever explain all of this with you and your precious science? Could you ever tell the difference between science with your precious science? Just, yeah, the jabs are funny. I like them. They make me chuckle. They make me go ahead and make me chuckle. All the way and up and down, chuckle. Oh, that, okay. And the game is already ruined. This is why we test. The age-old adage is, I don't test on animals, I test in production. Yeah, okay. Let's remove some of this. Just smaller, thanks. Yeah, you can't clear down. You can build down, but you can't clear down. Alright, new game. Hi. Hello. Yes. You can't remove wreckage down. But yeah, you can build down. You can build an infinite amount of distance down, which really helps. Give me just a second here. Messages today, sweet goodness. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's get this started again, shall we? I'm going to absolutely master the first 5 minutes of gameplay. That's how this is going to turn out. So that. Great. Good stuff. Okay, this. And this. And I want to maximize the distance. So we're going to do something like that. And we're going to do something like this. Something like that. And something like that. Okay. So this is a pretty formulaic way to start. Set up your initial industry, crank this up so we have more builders. Right off the top, the only builders we have are in the district center. So if I queue up 5 buildings but only 2 workers, there's a lot of downtime that is not being utilized. So having more workers, just build. These things cost no material to get started up. They cost nothing. The flags don't cost anything. So just get that done on the quick fast. Boom, boom, boom. Done deal, right? Blazamo, easy. We got an ad break in about 50 seconds, folks. Good opportunity to get up, stretch, move around, that sort of a thing. Not gonna brag, but I'm gonna get up and move around myself in a minute. Okay, now this is a part of the game I want to see. Does this work? Why does that not work? That's a problem. Okay, so I only have... Is it because there's something about... Ah, damn it. Alright. Okay, well, this is why we test a thing. One pump seems brutalistic. I want 2 pumps. One pump seems irrationally brutalistic for no reason. Okay, this guy's gots to go. It gots to go. So Ooh, are you on top of a thing? No! I mean, you are, but no! Alright. How... Actually, that's not gonna fly. Maybe? Maybe. Hold on. No. Maybe we pop this guy. Then we put a duder right there. And then... You go away. You go away. And then... Yeah, I know. I sound like a child. I know. I know what I sound like. That's... not even the right height. Okay. Good stuff. That's not even the right... That goes away. And that goes away. Okay, so now... I have you there. Do one more square over, my guy. That goes away. I don't know if that's going to completely screw up the ride or not, but we'll see. I do want this one gap here. I don't know why I want that there, but I could just cap it. I can't just cap it. Is there any point to the overhang at this point? That is a little bit of extra farmland there, but like... There's no point to the overhang. Right? If there's no point to that overhang... I can't use this land at all. This little segment here, I can't use at all anyway. But like... I don't know if this helps me accomplish anything. Maybe not. There. I don't know if that helped at all, really. But maybe? I kind of feel like it will. I don't know why, but I feel like this is going to be a gigantic help. For reasons I can't really fully wrap my head around at this time. But... Okay. Does that do a thing? Okay. Maybe. The jury is out. That looks a lot cleaner. Good day, Crank. Hope you're doing well today, friend. Does that mean trees can't grow here, or do trees only need a height of 2? No. Rubbish. Okay, so the idea is what? Trees on the bottom, then? Something like that, maybe? I'm not entirely sure how I want this to look. I think I was happier before, but that's maybe okay. When playing games like this, one of the things that I say often is it is absolutely okay to make a build and be unhappy with it. It's very cool. Build it. Unhappy with it? Good. That means you'll come back and change it later, right? You'll come back, you'll do some cleanup. And that shows that you care. That's my 2 cents about it. It shows that you care about a build and everything enough to be like, I don't like the way this looked. This is dumb and I hate it. Good. That sounds really rough to say, right? But that's a good thing. Dissatisfaction is actually good with these kinds of games because it's going to force me to come back and clean it up later. So what did we gain? What did we lose? We maybe gained a little... It looks a little better. Looks a lot better up top. Hey, the Big 10. Awesome. Thank you, friend. We're going to put some mature oak. Yeah, there's not a lot of room that can be had, and that's fine. I just want there to be abundant resources there. And the resources are not abundant, let me tell you a thing. Have a seat, kids, I'll tell you a thing. I'll tell you a tale about the tale of not a lot of resources. Once upon a time, there was not a lot of resources. And then there was not a lot of resources at the end. Alright, this greatly compacts the top. I hope I fixed the original... So I don't know if I fixed the original problem yet. That's the stickler, right? That's the giggler. I don't know if I fixed the thing. No, we kind of beat shapes. To be fair, we kind of beat shapes. I think we got to the point where we gave... So the developer was on. The developer was on, and what we did is we did multiplayer, which is something they were unable to do before. Like, at, 3 players and everything. But I think we got to a point where I spent most of the stream just writing notes for them. Just to get... And this could be changed, and this is better than the... Have it as a category? On my screen, it's Timberborn. Oh, what the crap? I changed you. Guy. Friend guy. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't give myself a start location. I wonder what's going on. Where are my beeves? Where are my beeves? It's cool. Open it up again, click the button, no problem. Okay, starting location. Now before, it asked for multiple players. Oh, because I had the Beaver Buddy mod installed. How much is appropriate metal? How much is this? 180 or something? I think that's a good start. Okay. Save it. Just to test the thing I need to test. Natural resources. Remove. Merp. I just need to test the one thing. I would also really love for this to have... derelict isn't the right word. But, like, abandoned infrastructure. Like... There's some water stuff that someone already came here and already set up water mills and some like real basic industry, like a tutorial stylized thing. It's like if you can get there, you can get it. You can claim the... damn it! I did it again. You can claim the buildings, but they're just like idle until you get there and you do a thing with them. Kind of like that. I love something like that. Other strategy games, and this, I don't know, I would probably consider this a strategy game, yeah. Other strategy games did that sort of a thing. Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, Command & Conquer. All these had some iteration of that, where you'd have another player. This is how it was handled. It was another player that was allied to you, did not attack you, did not take damage from you, so you couldn't accidentally damage it. But also, the second you got close enough, you claimed the structure. But you couldn't just sell it outright. Still messed up? How is this still messed up? Okay. The corner's screwed up, okay. I want to have 2 pumps. I'm not willing to surrender that. Because I don't know how the heck a player's gonna build a big boy pump, right? I don't know how the heck that's gonna work at all. And maybe it doesn't? Maybe it just does. Maybe it just doesn't? I'm not sure. But okay, we got a little bit of sculpting to do. Man, I'm honestly really happy figuring this out now, rather than much later, and it's like, oh crap. Okay, so what does this do? This does effectively nothing, right? Because of how it's just gonna fall in anyway. Alright, that should fix that. I do want this so all this is arable, so I think that's okay. What if we did that? Yeah. Okay. Let's see where this takes us. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Save. Check if I clicked save game in last 2 minutes. If I did, you ain't gotta tell me about nothing. Zenny. Hello, my boy. Hello. Hello, my boy. Good boy. Okay, daz da da daz da 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 bomb bomb bang 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 on ding on bing bam bing ba boo blue moon is on me standing alone without a dream in my heart without a love of my own. I got that good deep voice this morning. Blue moon, on me standing alone without a dream in my heart. Without love of... No! No birch. Get out of here. That screwed up my rhythm. Dang it. Alright. So, how are we at now? We got a little bit of extra space. The player can build up with some tech. We're giving 800 tech, which I think is a fine start. Maybe a little more tech down here. Alright, can you boop, boop, okay. No trees at the bottom of stairs. No trees, bottom of stairs. No trees at the bottom of stairs. Okay. Is there anything we want to do resource-wise? Because I think we're ready to just give this a go. Oh, you can just put these anywhere? Oh, no. Must be missing ground below. Oh, it has to be... Okay, cool, cool. I should just be a jerk, right? If anything, I want to play a game, and I want the map to be challenging puzzle. Not challenging... Haha! Take 10 points of explosion damage for no reason, He-Man! I don't want a Skeletor up the joint, right? I don't want a Skeletor up the joint. I want to be like, this is challenging because rear. Again, because puzzle, not because you open a door. Take 15 points of unblockable FU damage. That's not fair. Yeah, life sucks. Don't worry about it. You know, I don't... Is cool. Is cool. I got that song stuck in my head. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Okay. Now, the real gauge that's going to come up now is how long do we have until everything goes to farts? How soon until we can build a farm? It is 25 lumber. Oh my gosh, I forgot it was that expensive. That's okay. Not a problem yet. Is going to be a problem. Okay. I forgot to hit 3. Now, I said mature blueberries. So, we're actually not going to get food for a few days, which is fine. We always start with a little bit of berries. Yep, perfect, okay. Oh, good day, friend. This is my... I wanted to make the smallest possible map in Timberborn. The Wonder is a 7x7. So the smallest possible map to win is a 7x8 because you need a front door. Builders build from the front door entrance of structures. Like this. They don't just... I don't think they just magically float to it. But we do need to bring the supplies into the Wonder. So the front door needs to be accessible, so I made this as my 8x8 map. And I'm playing it right now, and I'm going to see if it's testable and workable. Also, Casual Tall is a wonderful streamer. We've rated them a couple of times. Yeah, for real. They are a very skilled Timberborn player. They enjoy a smattering of Guild Wars 2, is it? Here and there? Hang on, yeah, Guild Wars 2. Yeah, they're a wonderful streamer. Good energy, good vibes. Check out Casual Tal. They go by Tal. Tal. It's a brand you can trust. Good old Tal. Alright. So we got the science, Okay, so now the thing I'm not really able to determine is where does 800 science go? Okay, so what is a nice to have, not a need to have? Well, the first thing we got to do is we got to get our water online, right? So that's got to be first and foremost. So I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. Don't worry about that. And I should probably just get rid of these bushes. They don't add, and the player needs water immediately, so that doesn't really help. Okay. So, again, what's good to have, what's nice to have, what's a must-have? I mean, that happens to everybody. No problem. But no, even regardless of the point, check out Casual Tal. I don't raid folks I don't like. I don't, like, whenever I raid somebody, I prefer to raid folks that I connect with, that I think, like, you know what, I could game with that person. And not like, oh, I'd have a beer with them. I mean, that's cool, but someone I could game with is, like, a cool high mark, because I wouldn't say I'm picky, but, like, I don't fall into what's currently popular. I don't swear a ton on my streams. I don't have bajillions of viewers. Like, I don't have children screaming or whatever. Like, just like, I'm real straightforward kind of guy. So me rating somebody I think is like a high deal. But yeah. No worries, friend. Okay, what are we trying to accomplish? Oh yeah, so we have 800 science points. We could always add more. There's more down here to be had. It's not necessary. What I want to know is what does the player need to get anywhere? The player needs housing no matter what. Wow, this is really awkwardly placed for no real reason. The player, especially for this faction, requires at least... Let's build 3 houses so we get down to 9 beeves. I also would like storage. The chopping flags, the gather flags, are going to have 200 capacity in their own right. So, nothing critical there. But that's something I need. The next thing I need is water. But... Again, I haven't answered my own question. Is there anything I need that technology for? Levy would be nice. We're not going to get to any logic. We're not going to get to any automation for a very long time. Platform. Cool. Let's just start unlocking crap that I would like. Stairs, so we can start manipulating stuff. Awesome. We're not going to get to spiral stairs forever. That. The fluid dump might be really important. That might be really important. So let's buy a fluid dump. And I'm just going to buy a couple of oddities. And the triple lodge? Oh, the forester. Yeah, I keep forgetting that's locked. Thank you. Holy crap. And we already get planks. Let's unlock gears. Where would power be? We would do manual for a very long time. But let's unlock the wind turbine. And the battery requires metal. Edved, good day, friend. We're doing well today, sir. Okay, 800 gives us a good start. Another 800 isn't bad. The thing I wanted to ultimately determine is, if we give the player another 800, does that break the mold? I do not want the player to be like, oh my god, I need research. A third of my population is cranking out wingdings or whatever. That's not what I want. Pretty okay? You know what, friend? I'm pretty okay, too. Another day that I could walk around, breathe, pet my kitties, bad water pump. Oh, for this... Yeah, you know what? For the second 800, that's not a bad call. So that's where the second 800 comes in. So bad water pump. We're not going to get the large water pump forever. But if we say bad water pump is 250, that logically precludes... Precludes? Whatever. 250, 850, 1250. So it's okay, so that's fine. That's fine they can't make it all the way to dynamite. That's fine. That gives them some... They should work for research a little bit. So maybe the idea is turn this into a 200 instead of an 800. But I'm happy with the initial 800. Happy with the initial 8 hundo. We're gonna get this built. I need stairs and platforms immediately so I can actually start leaning up some space. Do we build the thing? You can't reach that? Are you sure? Are you giving me the business? No, you're not giving me the business. You're just not gonna be helpful. Alright. No, don't delete the stairs. Don't delete the stairs we got. We don't understand stairs. Don't do it. I need it for my money. Okay, so... yeah, this is annoying. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so something like this right away? Oh. That's not gonna help anybody do anything. Priority that, thank you. Now, I don't know if somebody can actually get down here, so we're just gonna start moving this along. I'm not gonna need 3 cutters. There's not enough stuff to do. Yeah, not enough within range. 30 more to second milestone. I really appreciate that, Nedvid. Thank you always for your support. If I... hang on, did I not do this? Oh my gosh, I almost didn't do it. Nedvid is an expert level Terraria player. Absolutely. Really cool. They recently tried, and it was a real good spirit of them, they tried a Greg Tech Terraria. And it didn't quite work the way we were expecting or whatever. Like, it didn't really work out. But it was still really cool. Nedved gave it a solid, you know, the college try, right? Gave it a college try, and it was still a lot of fun. We thought it was going to be, like, super daunting. But it kind of felt flat. We all agreed about it. Yeah, it was totally cool. But still need to see, like, you know, I don't know, fresh, right? Fresh stuff going on. I think it was really cool. Yeah, a little bit of fresh. And we're thirsty beavers. You're gonna finish it? Really? Really? Dude, that sounds the dope. 9 beavers is how we're gonna start. Oh, that sounds excellent, my guy. I did not think you were going to. But no, brill. Excited. 3, I would like about 3. So this floor is already cleared. Yeah, this did not last long. I was hoping oak was going to last a little longer, and it is not. Oh my gosh, believe it or not, it is frickin' not. Kender, hello, friend. Get one of these as well. I don't see you here too often, so I want to give you all the shoutouts while you're here and such. And that way, you know, while we're talking about Timberborn things, especially if somebody sees the VOD later on YouTube or whatever, they can check out your maps and stuff. Kenderfrog is a wonderful map maker. We have played 3 of their maps, 2 of their maps, 2, whatever. Last one being Jinkies, and that was an absolute treat. Oh, you got nothing to do, yeah. Hey, new well-being high score. People are actually drinking water now. Oh golly gee, what an epiphany of all things. Hey man, you got any of that water? Oh, this sucks. Does this get us anywhere near the target? Alright, so little things like this do not value add for me. This is straight up annoying. This doesn't help me get down any further. Does this work? You can't. Yeah, this isn't what I want. We're gonna have to do a little more tweaking, which is fine. Again, being dissatisfied with something is a good thing. You tend to stream during school time for the menus. Oh yeah, no problem. That was less you should watch my stream more often, and more of a while you're here, I want to acknowledge it and I'll say hi. Okay, we need to rethink some stuff here, I think. If it doesn't matter, let's see if this matters. I don't think this matters. No, it doesn't. Nope, it super duper doesn't. So this is not overhang. This is more of this. No, it is not. Oh, because it leans up like that. Okay. That's why the overhang for that. Okay, that's fine. Did you miss a pumping spot? I've got 2 pumps. I've got 2 pumps at the moment. So this needs to be this. For the trees. Could probably... Hey, man, can you just go over there for now? Thanks. Oop. This could probably work like this. It is preferential to have more dirt than overhang if dirt doesn't interfere. Now, we need the overhangs here because dirt does interfere with the pump. The pump gets clipped. Also, that is there. Oh, did I clear out that hole? Oh, I cleared out the hole, yeah. That hole ain't real no mo. It's fine. That real fake dirt doesn't have any sort of growable on it. Okay, so the first thing we did when we just got this started is we had to remove all this, which isn't a bad thing. It was a big pile of resources. That's fine. These blueberries kind of suck. Language, I know. That didn't value add anything, I don't think. Goes back there. Thanks. Okay. This I'm fine with. Natural resources, oak, thank you. Burp. Okay, that's fine. I did mature. Yeah, I did mature, but the thing is they weren't ready? I'll do it again. Remove natural resources. Just stack wipe the whole thing. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. This needs to become a switchback. Take off the random growth button. There's a random growth button? Oh, for gosh, dang it. I saw this and I'm like, cool, I'm done reading. Because reading is for dorks. I guess it makes me a pretty big dork, but reading is for dorks. No. We're going to change this up. This is going to become a switchback. I wanted to avoid a switchback if we could, but I don't think we can. That's fine. I should be reading a thing. That's on me. All things fair, balanced, and even, or whatever, I should be reading. I like to read. It's just streaming for 8 hours or whatever, and talking for 8 hours. It's not an excuse. But, like, after that, I'm kind of cognitively tapped. It's missed by most people. Yay! I'm most people! Yay! Cheese, cheese, cheese. If we do something like this, we lose a lot of area. But that gives me a place to put more stupid flags, right? So come down here, flag, then you can actually get down here and do work. I'm thinking farm goes here. That gives you a little bit of room. Literally emphasis on a little bit of room. Oh, fart. One of the first things I usually end up teaching new map makers, yeah. I guess it doesn't immediately make sense the button should exist considering I've already specified mature. So, I could, yeah. Yep. Something like that, maybe? Good day, Cobalt. Hope you're doing well today. You know what? I think I don't want blockages. I think I want this because that's technically more growable land, right? That's technically more growable land. We can plant some under them. What if you made those ledges... yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to do with the whole gaps like that. So you could still do farming. Yeah, do you mean this? Let's get rid of that. Do that. Quick reset. Thank you. Okay. What if we purposefully gave room for another pump? Something like that? Oof, that eats up a lot of room, doesn't it? I guess I want it to be a little more technically wacky. That eats up a lot of farmland for the potential of another pump. I don't think I like that. I do not like that. It's not the end of the world. It eats up one more square because of the stairs. But it also makes this impassable. Good day, Lero. You're not going to believe this, but I can't name anything because I don't have any mods because I'm making a map. Yep. And that's a mod to name... name beavers we can. But we can't name stuff. I didn't post the thing in promotions? I... did? Hold on. I did it on my phone while I was making breakfast. Ah, draft message. You suck. Thanks. Why do we allow technology to be crap? Thanks. Appreciate it. It was sitting as a frickin'... It's sitting as a frickin', thing. Okay, is this gonna be a map where you have to place the buildings, some text need to be unlocked, some small terrain features? I guess. Yeah. You shouldn't think it was Saturday. Is it Saturday? Checks pulse. Is it Saturday? Okay. There's a different design aesthetic I want with this, I think. Yes. Yep, get that out of there. There's ramps. Yeah, I guess the natural dam allows for, I guess if you're talking half, this isn't actually half, it's actually 0.65. So there's the blockage, which is 100%, or 1 meter, if we're saying this is a meter cubed. And this is 0.65 of a meter. So, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Beef, 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 beef. Beef, beef. I think maybe that looks a little better. I'm not entirely sure if that changed anything. Little visual things that we can modify will be nice, though. Okay, how's that? It doesn't really change anything. I think it looks a little neater. I think it maybe looks a little neater. Now, what's the way we could change this that it doesn't immediately suck? No, 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 no. No. Hold on a second. I want to test a thing. This probably doesn't work the way I think this does it? Can I have that? You do this? And can we do this? Oh, is this a full... Oh, it's a full... How do you do? Oh, we're American here. It's 3.2... Nah, skip. I will only subscribe to the shorthand, so a meter is about 3 feet. Is it going to get me close? It gets me really, really close. It's certainly not going to be, like, accurate to any point that matters, but call that a win. 2 ledges, 2 block ones. Okay, sorry, I think I got too far ahead. I think I got too far ahead that I'm not sure what we're talking about anymore. I want to clean this up, is what I want to do. Oh, but that all has to go away. That all has to go... Oh, beans. Okay. I can't remove this, can I? Heck no. Oh, yeah, the whole thing is that one guy. I mean, that's how it was collected before, wasn't it? We might We don't know that that's not going to happen. I heard there's a new Timberborn DLC. To Mars and back, baby. Do wish you slowly transition metrics. Yeah. Oh, it's more seamless for everything, right? We have wine that's measured in milliliters. We have beer that's measured in ounces. We have just pick one, and ideally the one literally everyone else is using. It doesn't have to be a snap a finger, call it done. Over the next 20 years or something, 10, whatever to change standardization of machining processes and fabrication or whatever, that can come first. Or consumerism can come first. Just start changing the labels. How many ounces is that? No, milliliters. Thank you. Make that real easy. Yeah, I'm all for that. Okay, that gets a little on the squiffy. But that doesn't fix anything for me to remove one extra block, right? Yeah, Canada does also not strictly imperial and not strictly metric. What if... Clean this up a little bit. I am all for metric. Okay, that doesn't solve anything. Okay, that doesn't solve any of my problems. Okay, cool. It's metricified. Matricked out. Matricked out. But I'm told searching is 1 pound, I have to ask myself, pound force, pound mass. Yeah, newtons of pound force per square ouch. Square force per ouch is how much force you have to exert for someone to say ouch. In case you didn't know. It's another thing they should have taught you in engineering school. It's fine. I can help out. No worries. Force per square ouch point. Force per square ouch point is how much force you have to exert to take 1 point of damage in Dungeons & Dragons 3rd edition. Yeah. Square ouch point. Okay. What did I solve? What was I solving? I was solving something here. Oh yeah, the distance down here absolutely sucks. That was what we were solving. Now... Oh, yeah, I remember what I wanted to solve with this, maybe. Maybe? The idea was maybe cut this out, put a platform here, push it up, and then... The Yamaha Electric Energy Transmitter, also known as the YEET. You know what? That actually makes sense for that to be an acronym. Okay, boop, boop. Oh, hold on. Save. Thank you. Nart, 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 nart. That can stay there. Salutations. How are you today, Cosmic? Hope you're doing well today. No Phantom Brave for today. I wanted to finish this frickin' map. I want to finish this frickin' map. Okay, so can I get one there? And then... that? Okay. I'm alright. You know what? I'm alright. I have many complaints. But I think in general, I'm alright. I get to play video games. Another day I get to play video games. Kind of a thing. Oh, God. This is straight up abomination magic. That's what this is. This is straight abomination magic. Okay. Can I? Okay. We're gonna have ourselves a wild switchback. Use the 2 block ledges. 2 block ledges. The natural... This guy? What for, though? Like, I want to do, like, a switchback. Oh, okay, might like to look better. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. We're building map-duty staircase, so I want to make them inconvenient with the middle platforms just to screw with people. Well, the thing is, I need a platform somewhere under the stairs. Oh, like this. Okay, I thought you were like... Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's fair. The idea is I want to strip it down as hard as I possibly can. So it is just bare, and then I'll add aesthetics later. But yes, that's a good point. So what if we do, I guess, this other corner piece, I suppose. You know what I'd love? I know it's not part of the game. I'd love a hotbar. No, remove the dirt. Okay. I've removed the dirt. Use them instead of 2 dirt blocks. Okay. But I need to get... Oh, I think I see what you mean. I think you mean like this? Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean now. Yeah, I killed it down too far. Alright, so it still has to go up a little bit. I still need a little height. But then, yeah, I see what you mean. Thank you for that. I was mighty confused. Text is incredibly subjective. Who would have thought? Oh, I need a 3... I need a 3 fur first. There. Oh, Oh, I didn't do this right. Haha, crap. There? Okay, so maybe a dirt there. Ba-bum, bum, ba-dum-bum. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. I think that leans it up all right. Yeah. All right. All right. How do I get down? Oh, I can't build off of that because that's a ledge. Okay, that's... Oh, wait, hold on. It'd be good if I select the right thing. Oh, that statement was still true. That statement was still true, but still. Alright, so... Get rid of that. Give me a level 2? Man, I would love, like, a hotbar on the left. It's just like, here's the thing. Don't need the dirt corner. What's holding this up, then? Ledges don't have the limits. Alright, I think I got too far ahead again. I don't need this dirt? Okay, start from the bottom. Alright, let's delete the whole thing. Start from the bottom. I don't need the dirt corner. Oh, I think maybe I see what you mean? I think I'm getting a little lost, though. So what if, like, this, and then this, and then we have that? Something like that. I need to go up one more, I think. Okay, so let's do overhang of 3, overhang of 4, was it? No, it was 3. And then this was dirt. 2, 3. Okay, so this is 2 as well. Alright. Goes away. Actually, I'll just do this. Boop. Okay. That was correct. This needs an arc of 2. This needs an arc of 3. Arc of 2. And one more wall piece. 1, 3. Okay, so I need a 3-piece. You know what? I mean, I appreciate it, but let's not overthink it too much. I don't know if I even want this to be the way this looks. Like, I do appreciate it, but I don't want anyone to waste any real energy on my dumb musings. I'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Like, I know, I appreciate it, but don't waste energy on me. I do not want folks to waste any emotional or mental stamina on the dumb crap I'm trying to do. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I said, I'm just exploring the space. Yeah, don't sweat it. I appreciate it very much, but let's not worry about it too entirely much. I want to remove this pillar, but it's literally supporting everything. But that might be cool for a switchback. Alright, a couple of messages here. Okay. A lot of messages. My God, I don't know what's going on today. But on the server, tons and tons of messages. Oh, DMs. I'm getting just a ton of DMs, which is great. I like it when everyone's real active and busy and stuff. Do I want to go this out by 1? I think I want this to go out by 1. Alright, save. We're doing it again. We're doing it live. I do want this to be a 3. I do want this to be a 3. So raise. And this. And 3. And 3. And 2. I'm going to master this one section of the map. This one section that it's going to be defeated AF. Okay, that's what I want. I want literally like a little shelf. A little baby shelf for little baby type. That like a little baby shelf. Okay, that gives us a little more room to navigate. Right, now the idea ultimately is I want the player to build this out. I want them to add a floor here. So maybe this is that indication, right? I also need them to build up. Up is the only way you're going to be able to beat this map. Assuming this map is remotely beatable. So I'm already patting my ego all the way to the heavens, assuming any of this is going to be functional at all. Okay, brainstorm. What if we change this to a 4? It doesn't like buy a ton of space, but at least it looks a little more full. And then another thing is, what if we knock this out and add a little more on top of that? Ooh. The mind, it reels. It reels. Oh, man. I don't know if brains are supposed to percolate, but mine's percolating real hard right now. I hear it all bubbly. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Bubbly. Oh, I'm going the other way. Right. Ah, biscuit. Oh, no. Do the thing. Do the sounds. Do the sounds. Do the sounds. I need this. I need this guy. Merp. Okay. And now... Merp. 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 I gotta go find that thing again. I'm finding it. Finding it. You're not gonna like me, but I'm gonna find it. There's a professor in the University of Michigan, and it's an economics professor, and he's talking about meat. University of Michigan meat. This is probably going to be a terrible thing. So many ads. How come the first 2 pages of YouTube are just ads? Found it. Okay. An economics producer is explaining through value add whether or not it is more pertinent to produce a pound of meat or a pound of beef or a pound of like beetroot or something. I don't even remember. Somebody recorded the dissertation lecture, whatever. Fine. It's a good learning tool. But they smash cut all the times the professor said beef. So, this is my treat to the world. Enjoy it. I think that looks okay. I think that looks okay. Do I gain anything by extending this further? No. No. This looks a little weird. This doesn't benefit me at all. Okay. Yep, no benefit. Man, ladders would shut this map up real fast. Okay. I think I said I wanted less science down here. Oh. Actually, we're gonna move that. It's a mod. Yeah. I'm designing this as if no one plays with mods. Which I think is fair. If you want mods, add it. I don't care. Actually, this is where that should go. 200, 400. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a little awkward on the awkward. I don't know how. I don't actually know. I've never used it. I'm not entirely sure how the ladders work. I'm assuming the way I would think they would work. They can climb riverbanks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of pectoral muscle to be had, I'm sure. This is 600 science. That's good enough. Can I plant like a dead tree here or something? Oak. That's okay. No, you know what? You did exactly what you should have, but that's not what I wanted you to do. There we go. You know what? I don't like the way this looks now. Kind of want the tech to be like a little hidden, even if it's just not gonna be. Right, and I don't want this because I want them to put a logging camp here. Maybe. I guess my brain is gonna work in 3 phases. The first phase is, can we make the map beatable at all? Then the second phase is, can we refine it from that point to make it enjoyable? Because I'm going to see those as 2 separate elements. And then the next element is going to be, can get it as close to failure as possible, but still respecting the first 2, right? The first 2 things, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Pine and 2 bushes. Bushes will be dead and unharvestable. The thing is, trees, though dead, are still harvestable. So trees are more desirable here. Yep, trees are more desirable there. Okay, that's not going to work. Well, it can. This maybe adds a little too much visual to... okay, you know what? I think I like this. It actually opened up 2 squares, I think. It's a weird conversation because... okay, that's a little more planting space technically. Oh, I can just delete that? Oh, snap doodle, look at that. Noise. I would like to put a shelf here, but that's not going to be very possible. So I'm trying to cut as much out of this as possible. I'm pulling a real Steinman, and I don't think anyone's going to get that reference, and that's fine. But we're pulling a real Steinman here. Is there anything else I need to cut from the lessons we've already learned? I don't think so. Here, I'd like to add some visual elements. That's fine. I need the player to be able to get to the water as quickly as possible. So some of this, yeah, 100% maturity. I like that. Okay. The blueberries should not block the path because we're just gonna have to demolish them anyway. So for sake of use, trees can block the path up to there, but the blueberries should not, because you're just gonna have to remove them, and it feels bad to cut down blueberries. IMHO. Oops. Okay, fine, whatever. And this can look like that. Doesn't matter if it's dead. More oak. Smattered in there. Okay, this guy's not real. And clear cutting this I think is fine because it's a bunch of mature stuff anyway. I mean, it's resources, right? Trees to there. I would like another science. Science! So that's 200 science. There's 200 science. There's a bit of the science. There's a bit, so that's but that's 8, right? That's 800 science. There's 1,000 science. Yeah, we could get some blueberries right there. I honestly think this is going to be a gigantic pain for anyone to accomplish, and I'm kind of excited for it. Uh-oh. Back to... No, I didn't change that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so it's open space. You can get to the water right away, right? Putting too much of a blockage between the start of the game and your first water, I think, is absolutely devil. Not devil. We got a friend named Devil. It's absolutely, fiendish. Fiendish. I like that as a word. Fiendish. You fiend. You absolute cad. Diabolical is a good one, too. Yeah. Putting a block in between your first water source. Because you need water, like, immediately. You don't have a reserve of water. You have a reserve of blueberries. And that's fine. You could eat up some blueberries for a while. That's not a problem. What you don't have is a reserve of water when the game starts. So if I put a bunch of crap here the player would have to do to get their first water source, I think that's absolute jerk-havery. One of much jerk. What if you need to unlock the ladders for... I think that's also jerky. To get to water, I think you just die, right? I think you just die then. Ladders of wood blocks when doing iron teeth, yeah. I mean, like I said, I want this to be I want this to be a challenge to a point that it's fun and not I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna punch that guy real bad. I'm gonna punch that guy in the pants so bad he's gonna wish he didn't wear pants. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't worry about it. As I usually say, don't overthink the things I say, because I certainly didn't. Just go ham. Very careful balance. Yeah, absolutely. So that's why right now I might be, I don't know if it's coming off as too generous or not generous enough, but we'll see what we could do about things, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so then this has to happen immediately. Something like that. This has to happen immediately. Not even something like that. Exactly that. That gives us a start. Fantastic. Everyone get at. And of course, before we do, I gotta remember to do this. Yeah. Whatever. Have a day of it. Just go absolute pants crazy. The thing I'm unsure how I want to do is I gotta lay out the base. So I want 9 beavers total. I think any more is gonna be just dangerous. We got an ad break in about 55 seconds, folks. Good opportunity to get up and stretch and move around. No available workers in district. This is critical class priority, my friend. And because we're done building, That can crank back down. Okay, we don't have a lot of berries. That was super duper not a lot of berries. So we're gonna have to move down a little bit more. I suppose if you make a map where the water basin is inaccessible until you have that, you can make it allows unregulated overflows. I mean, you just... So yeah. This is all valid what I could do, but like I said, that's not really the intent of this map. If the design was really to hurt someone emotionally, that's something I could do. I'm capable of such action. That's not really... I want this to be technically fun and challenging on normal difficulty. But yeah, we could just break somebody. That's not fun, though. Okay, it's nighttime. There we go, thank you. First things first. House. And you're gonna get the flip. And I want 9 beavers, I said, right? Oof, how close are we to stairs? Stairs require planks, so not even close. Okay. Let's do this, let's do this. This is gonna get moved over by 1, so I can get a warehouse of some sort, maybe? And this is gonna be a small tank when we can get to it right away. Yep. There's a good chance we're just gonna flat run out of food, and that's gonna frickin' drive me up a wall. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And now that I turned down the music at the intro... What is this resolution? What even is this? Fix yourself, man. We got guests in the house. Fix yourself. Okay. We have housing for 9, which means we're going to lose 5? 4 beeves. Lose 4 beeves. Dang tragedy, but we gotta start socking stuff away here. Can I... Hang on. Do we have a bunch of... Yeah, yep, that's what I want. The space down here is going to be mostly unusable anyway, so maybe I can get away with some of that. And... want this. Want another one there. Which... We're out of blueberries. Like, there's not more to be gotten. Frickin' bites. Okay. Goes like that. I forgot to set you. My bad. My bad. Yeah. I don't think I set you to cut. Of course I didn't. Why would have I? Okay. Okay. The one thing I don't know is how do we transition to food? Alright, you don't have anything to do, that's true. There's not really a lot of room for me to do things, is there? How long until you're ready? Forever. Okay. Cut. Yep, we'll move the woodcutters, the loggers down there. Yep, don't worry, man. You're gonna be water. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. How's that? Is that better? There you go, buddies. Our little beaver pals. Goes away. What is the main crop we're going to be working with for a long time? I'm going to assume it's carrots. So let's get that set up. Once we can push back some of this other stuff, I'd like to very much get into... Oh, what? I thought you got all that? No! It ruined the flow! Don't worry about any of this. There is a blueberry down there. I don't know if you can reach it. You cannot reach it. Okay, that's fine. These go away. This looks like this. Okay, someone's already working on that top piece. That gets popped. Looks like this. Now looks like this. If I can get one more blueberry out of this bush, that'd be great. Maybe not the best use of my time, but... Oh, 2 more. Hey, 2 more blueberries is 2 more blueberries. I'll freaking take it, man. Okay. Next. That gets beefed. That looks like that. Okay. We got 4 beavers not doing nothing, and that's fine. That gets cut. Yep. I need that gone. I need that grabbed. I love this music so much. It very much reminds me of some anime that's like a slice of life kind of a thing. Light piano as everyone prepares for dinner or something. Mayhaps an aperitif is passed around with warm conversation to accompany the atmosphere, right? I could narrate something that just doesn't even exist for ages. I really appreciate the whole thing. It's kind of one of those things like we've also said, I've also said like about like Minecraft and stuff, right? It's not overproduced music. Minecraft generally gives off the tonality to me that it's like an introduction to how to play the piano. And that's not a bad thing. If I want action-y, heavy music, there's other games I could play. Heck, there's other music I could just play instead. But for a survival, crafting, I'm going to go get some more iron. It's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. No arguments, no complaints. It's a treat delight in every bite. Now, we're going to have a huge windfall of lumber right out the gate. So we're going to set this up just so I can start dumping off some things. A good use of lumber, we're going to spend 6 and then we're going to get more. So where are you guys waiting? Oh, because we're full. Oh, because storage. Okay. Well, that should take... Yep, that took care of that immediately. Okay. There's no more blueberries really to get. Maybe we'll get another bump. But what I need to do is I need to get down here, so we got to cut the rest of the trees. Makes me too sleepy. Yeah. No, I get it. If I'm if I'm playing like a strategy game or something, like a real heavy strategy game, I'll play my own heavy metal music or whatever I'm feeling. Maybe some hip hop, maybe some ska, whatever. But like when it comes to a game like this, it's just like when I play it, I want to finish the map I'm playing. But like, yeah, playing Timberborn constantly, day after day after day, just be like, oh my god, I need I need cocaine. Does anyone have cocaine? Not promoting drug use, I'm just saying, oh my gosh. Also, very, very sheepy. So eepy sheepy. Okay, please get harvesting. Okay. We have 50 water. Yay! You are top priority. Water, top priority. Farming, top priority. We're gonna start with just a giga crap ton of carrots. Kind of all we're gonna have right now. So we have 5 folk not really doing anything, which is fine. Get that cleared out, please. You. You're not connected to any city district center by any sense of path. You know what, my friend? You are completely correct. Right on the funny money. You're going to stay there. You're paused. You're built here. You're doing all the herky-jerky worky. Did I leave a spot for myself down there? It doesn't look like I did. Dang, zang it. Of course I didn't. I should give I literally said I should give myself some room for later. Nope. Guess who's a jerk? This guy. To himself mostly, but guess who's a jerk? This guy. Alright. There's two things that we need to really start talking about condensing up everything. The first thing is going to be planks. And the second thing is going to be stairs. Once I get to stairs, we can start to stabilize a bit, but I can't really do that right now. Thank you. Good stuff. That repositions. Cool. Crack all the knuckles. Okay, that's getting all this. Rockin' awesome. Okay, so far, I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on here. We have 200 research. The first thing I want is the Forester, which is cheap on the cheap. The second thing I want is, like I was saying before, is stairs. So that puts us at 100. And this should put us at 100. Okay, perfect. Platform, stairs. We can already do planks and the Forester. It gives me some good room. So the next thing to really operate on is planks, which I'm not really sure how that's going to happen, but it's got to happen. It's just got to happen. Hi. You do that. You do that, and I want to start stockpiling berries. My blueberries of berries. No, I don't like it. It doesn't make any sense to store a thing I'm not even using. So how about that? Just get that going on. Thanks, mate. Sarmara. Green Danger Noodle, how you doing, friend? Get one of these, my guy. Green Danger Noodle has been is a wonderful streamer, bouncing in between Timberborn and Minecraft. They've got their own challenge. They're doing a city builder challenge, I believe. Is that the right name for it? I forgot the proper name for it. I think it's the city builder challenge. And the idea is they wanted to take Minecraft, they wanted to slow it down. I think I agree with him. I think it's a little too easy to just get in and be like, city construction challenge, that's it. The idea is, like, Minecraft can be beaten pretty quick. Punch a tree, you got lumber. Mine a little bit. Cool, you got cobblestone. Cobblestone tools. Da-da-da. Mine a little bit more. You found iron. Hey, congratulations. Here's diamond. All right. And now the Ender Dragon's dead. A little hyperbole, sure. But, like, the point is, like, I really like what they got going on. They said they wanted to slow down the Minecraft experience. Make it more of, like, a genuine builder style. And it's really cool. Check them out. They're also a wonderful streamer in their own right, regardless of what they're playing. Check them out, 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 check them out. I think what I might do is I might push this into the Steam Workshop and be like, I'd have to find money first. It'd be like $20 Steam gift card. Who can beat this map? I mean, we haven't beaten it ourselves first, so it's hella not doable. Two can get paused. There's some action to be had down here. Can we get that? I'm gonna queue it up. So 2 there. We don't have stairs. I'm not gonna bother queuing that up. We got a little more tree to have to get to cut to do. So this is gonna be very definitely foodstuffs. We got to get on our foodstuffs. How many berries we got? 28 blueberries. I say berries. It's, you ever wonder why there's not B batteries? There's AA, or there's AA, AAA, C and D batteries. But you ever wonder why there's not B batteries? Dude, I need some batteries. All right. Didn't think someone was gonna make fun of my stutter today, but here we are. I stutter on everything. I stutter on stuff that's not even there. I like to think I'm a triple class stutterer man. That's how I take that. Okay. We've got a lot of lumber, which is nice. I need someone to come get this last. There's a little... Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. That gets the big flip. B batteries coming up twice in a week? Oh, that's neat. This has to get cut, so we have a path. Yeah, the blueberries are just a stopgap, really. How long does it take for you to be ready? 12 days! Good lord, that's a lot of money. This is all... No, we've placated the blueberry lords enough. We're done with this. We're done with this shenaniganry on any sort of level. Okay, how soon until this was ready? Hi, Nico. Oh my god, you want to come up here and say hi? Oh, okay, you're just on my desk now. Hi. You're a little teapot. You're my little teapot man. A little teapot man. I don't need the space. I'm gonna let that be for now. Just my little teapot man. I don't know what a teapot man is, but here we are. As I usually say, don't overthink things, because I certainly didn't. Don't overthink the dumb stuff that just spills out of my mouth. I catch my little teapot man. Hi. Do you not like being called a little teapot? Oh my god, you're cute like a teapot. Are teapots cute? I don't know. Again, please see figure 3.2 of my PowerPoint presentation. We're not going to overthink this. I know you're not connected. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There. Thank you kindly. We'll get there. Now, the ideal thing for us to do would be to push for wheat as quickly as we possibly can. That would be the way to play. If we could do that, that'd be great. I need access to downstairs, though. So... no and no. Thank you. Okay. Down the very bottom is where I'm going to do trees. Trees and such. Trees and such and things. 105 stream streak. Thank you, Katiana. You get one of these. How come I can't at Katiana, but I can type it out? Katiana1. I don't know why I can't ever at Katiana, but there we go. Katiana is a wonderful streamer. They mostly play Minecraft. I don't think I've seen Katiana play anything else. Minecraft, though. Playing Imposter Syndrome, they play with District Spark, and DC and JC Games, and Calyx, and a lot of wonderful folk. Yeah, would recommend. Check them out. Check them out. And even if Minecraft isn't for you, and you're like, Minecraft's for dorks or whatever, I think you'll really enjoy Katiana's personality and energy. They really bring a lot of fun to the table. So yeah. Check them out. Okay. So where are we at? We got water. Check. We are out of food. So this is what I wanted to ultimately test. Can we get down to that floor fast enough to have food? I think there's no hungry bellies. And will we be able... the other thing is, we'll be able to grow enough food. That's the problem. Can I make more space? No. Not really. Can I get down here, though? There's blueberries to be had. There's blueberries. Let's do that instead. There's blueberries to be had. Yeah. Yep. That's what we'll get. We'll get a one shot of blueberries, and that should tide us over until the carrots are ready. Yep, we got hungry bellies. No. We are going to lose about 4 beavers, and that's by design, unfortunately. This is all going to be about... actually, you know what? I might slim down to 6. I might slim down to 6. Is 6 too dangerous? I'm gonna slim down to 6. Yep, I'm gonna slim down to 6. Okay, more berries. And once you're done with them berries, you're gonna become a wood chopper. You're a wood chopper, Harry. The bee battery does exist, but by the 1950s, demand for them nearly became non-existent as technology got better. Okay. I imagine something between the AAA or the AA and the C, and certainly that and the D. So I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's really how do you design your electronics, right? And everything. There's some more blueberries there. Okay, we're all gonna die. This is not gonna work. But this is still good to know. Maybe we have a hidden a cache of berries down here somewhere and be like, here, this will jumpstart you. Yeah, we need to go down to 6, for sure. We have enough lumber. Let's see here. Yep, do that. Okay. Everyone's so hungry. I thought I went really fast, too. So, if everyone dies before the first carrot harvest, it immediately tells me the map is too strict, and that's not fun. So we've very easily crossed the border between not fun and not fun. One thing I'd like to do, if I could, is I wish I could set the initial starting settings for the map. I honestly would cut the beaver size. We start with, like, what, 15? I honestly would cut the beaver count to 9. Absolutely, I would. I don't know if that's a setting or not. But yeah, that's absolutely what I would do. Here, just sit there, I guess. We got one more day. One more day. This is gonna keep building this out. We got the workers, we got the time. We got the money, why not? It's a setting for the player, not sure if it's a setting for map maker. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to say, oh, I'd love to set it per difficulty too. Because I'd set it all the way to 9 for all difficulties. This map is not for the childs. Oh, we might actually get a blueberry harvest. Ooh, 80. Ooh. One more day. One more day, kiddos. One more day. Do we do it? One more day? Carrots, yep. Drought approaching. 93, 94. Just pull it out of the ground and eat it. Just pull it out of the ground and eat it. Y'all gonna die. Y'all gonna die. And I don't want y'all to die. Well, I mean, less is more, right? Yes! The first harvest. Okay. Harvest before replant? No. Replant first, yep. Well, that's the thing, like, having, in this situation with this map, having more people's a detriment. Having more beavers is a problem. In a wider map where you've got room to explore, more beavers is good. Throw like 8 or 9 extra beavers at research if you don't know what to do with them, right? You're still producing. Here, it's a problem. Because it's more mouths to feed. And that's an issue. That's a straight up no-no. So yeah, we're gonna go with 6 beavers total. We don't have any food because the first harvest was consumed immediately. We got a bunch of carrots, though. So that's good. He's nice. The number's not really going up, is it? Okay. We've already lost... Okay, we've lost 3. That's fine. We gotta cut 4 more out. And then we can start working on stability. Yep. It's brutal. Yeah. But this is something that's gotta happen. Okay, we're still cutting trees. There's still more trees to be cut. There's some berries. Going to get myself some berries. Like the cartoons of Tom and Jerry's. Having ourselves a little berries. And I'm trying to get all the water socked away before we lose a third of our workforce. Building understaffed. Oh, of course it is. Is there anything superfluous? The farm is superfluous. Thank you. 26%. It's going to take a while, and we're out of food again. I think this map is just doomed, which is fine if that's the case. I don't know what else to really, like, invest in right now. So, water is not a bad take. Is any of this going to be ready? Not really. But I will need it. I will absolutely need it. So, that can get set. Looks like we got the science. Okay, so we have acquired 600 total science. 400 is in the pocket, and 200 has been spent. It's going to pause that right away. There's literally nothing for you to do. I think we're hosed, Tommy. Yep. I don't think I can wait another 2 days. And we're done. Yep. The drought kills it immediately. Unless this water is enough to stick around for the 2 days. Yeah, I think we're done. Nico, what do we do about this? What we could do is we could raise this up a bit. So this is more of a cistern, right? So more water there. We've lost 2 more. What if we did it with 3? 3 might be 3 is way too little. Because 2 beavers die at one time, you're hosed, right? Game over, man. Game over. But I think 6 is a good number. So we're at 8 right now. Yeah, this is GG. Oh, what did I just destroy? Man, why does that happen? The heck? I don't want to... What is this debugger? The heck? I opened up a debugger. Somebody send help. Okay, what, What? Key bindings. Okay, what opened a debugger? Dev. Shift Alt X is debug. Okay. Shift Alt X. There we go. Okay. Accidentally deleted. Okay, Shift Alt there. Okay, cool. Accidentally deleted the town center. Not like we were going to accomplish anything anyway. There it is. Hot jams. Okay. Oh, we got a harvest. Holy crap. Holy cow. And we're down to 3 beeves? We've hit the numbers. We're at the right numbers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? What? Why? Why is this a thing? Why? Okay. I cannot believe we've made it. Well, I don't. Hang on to your trousers. I don't think this is. We made it yet. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Hi, my little man. You're just a little man, doing what you can, because you're just a little man. Okay, water returns. Plant, 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 plant. Did anything get dried out but still survive? No, nothing survived. Okay, so now can I live 4 days? If I see food icons, we're hosed. Something unstaffed. What's unstaffed? We don't need as much water, okay? Just don't worry about that. Okay. Yep, we're done. Okay. That stinks. Okay. So, it's too hard and it's not fun right now. That's where we're at. And that's fine. Like I said, it's really important that we make these conversations. Because if I'm like, oh, a good player will beat this, and then it'll be more fun. Nah, it's not really the vibe. And I'm not saying I'm a good player either, but like, I want this to be a little not universally hated. How about that? How about that for a phrase? I want this to be a little less than, oh my god, I hate this guy. Alright. Well, you know what? Maybe this is some opportunity for us to just give a bit of extra build space. There we go. Okay. You know, okay. An opportunity appears. Look at that. Now I want a beer, because an opportunity appears. And now I want to play Factorio with the Swedish chef as my construction boss. Bort, bort. Beers, beers, bort, bort. Yeah, I'm stupid. You want to fight over it? Let's fight over it. Yeah. That's my I'd like to be generally liked if I could. Yeah. I don't need to be like I don't even want to be like lavishly enjoyed from everybody or whatever. Like, yeah, John? Yeah. I mean, I've seen less soggy waffles before, sure. Yeah, it is alright. Okay, how does this look? Now, I don't know how Bad Tide's gonna work. I do not know how that is gonna function. And you know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just straight up gonna just jackknife all over the place. But I'm hoping, again, playing on normal difficulty, I'm really hoping that the player has an opportunity to get a bit of stuff stored. Okay, so there's another one of these. John is not stupid, just nuts. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Yeah. Yep, I can go with that. Okay, a little more lumber. Now block it off a little. Oh, more blueberries. Yeah, that would also help with that a bunch, I think. I can't beat this on normal. I'm not going to try it on easy. I'm using normal as our baseline. I was crazy. Won't you put me in a rubber room? Rubber comes from trees. Trees grow in the ground. The ground worms are in the ground. Worms drive me crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. How did you know? How'd you figure that out? Yeah. Okay, a little more of this. A little more of this. That can be a blocker. Nope, no blockers at the end of stairs. I don't like that. Okay, so not enough blueberries to like win the game, but a little more. How much more room can I give at this level? Because I think that's a big help right here. Oh, I can give a substantial amount of extra. How about yeah. Yeah, okay. How come I can copy paste a tree? Oh, I thought I could. Oh, I guess I can't. Here I thought it was copy pasting trees and stuff. Okay. Good? Are we ready for round 2? See if we can do a little sculpting. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that's a load-bearing bush right there. That is a load-bearing bush. Hold on. This whole thing is holding up the other thing. Why are you fluctuating so hard? What in the hell is going on here? Is this the problem? Okay, jeepers creepers, man. I should have warned everyone there's going to be a possibility of, what's it called? Epilepsy? Flashing lights? Like that, like in a techno dance hall kind of thing? Yeah, warning, flashing lights all the time. I think I like that. And then we can trim. Oh, no, I can't. That can't be trimmed at all, ever, anyway. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's literally holding all the water back, so... And that's required. This isn't required. Right? This can go? Okay, that's easy. That can't. That cannot. That cannot. This can. For the benefit of literally no one. Oh, wait. Interesting. Okay. I did not think that's how that was going to get sliced, but alright, cool. And that can't go? Yeah, that cannot go. Okay. Inaccessible? Sure, maybe some smart player will go in there and be like, I beat the game, but I utilized this one corner piece. Ha 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 ha. Oh, John wears pants. He's just wearing dumb pants. And I can't put that thing here again? It's just gonna go wibbly wobbly all over the place? Blockage. Okay. That doesn't need to be there. It is what we would call in the business detrimental as sin. Main menu. Yep, cool. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, big stretch. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Give me like 3, 5, 10, 12 minutes. 6 minutes. 4 minutes? I'll be back in a second. Oh, that music is so loud. Hold on. Yep. Then I'll pause it. I don't know why the intro music is so loud. I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that is for. Okay. I'll be back in a hot second. Boop. I said boop. There we go. Alright. BRB. All right, I'm back. Freckle past a hair. Yeah, I've heard that before. Excellent. Okay. Good. Good. Great. Good. Okay. Round five? Four? Numbers are hard, and I don't care. Okay. So, normal setup. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Let's see here. I've got to sneeze. Hold on. Alright. Sorry about that. Whew. One of the sneezes that rustles your brains real good. Just rustles your brains. 2, 3. Yeah, if anything, I want the map to be, like I said, a tactical challenge and not outright unfair. Outright unfair sounds outright boring, actually. We don't want that. Okay, we start with 13 beeves. I'm gonna aim for 6, so we're just gonna build the 2 houses. Get at it. Just as quickly as you like. Just as quickly as you like. Guy looks like this. Danke. Get that all done in there. Gonna set this in case you ain't got nothing to do. We'll set it to a low priority. Don't do it over building a thing. Build a thing first. Building understaffed. What is understaffed already? Oh, yeah, you don't need 4 dudes. There we go. Easy. La fixed. It's la fixed. Okay. Housing. That guy. I always click on storage first, because it's technically storage. What's the end goal of the map? Yes, launch the Wonder. This is the smallest. I wanted the smallest possible beatable map. The Wonder is 7 by 7. This map is 8 by 8. I wanted even numbers, so 8 by 8. The map has to, at a minimum, be a 7 by 8 because you need an entrance into the Wonder. So, place the Wonder here. You got 1 square if you do 7 by 8. So this is 8 by 8. I added 1 extra square. So yeah, launch the Wonder. That's all there is to this. Smallest possible who's a whatsery. About the thing. Yeah, I want it like that. So, actually, oh, wrong button. Way. Don't worry about that right now. I want you to cut those. There we go. And I wanted to see if such a map was possible without it just being aggravating all the time, kind of a thing. I don't have the slightest idea, so I set out to do such thing, and now we're gonna figure it out together. You can be logs, thanks. I do want a storage. You're gonna be berries for a bit. Thank you. Okay. Did we cut all the cut to cut? We have not. Chippity chop, all that chippity chop. You ain't got nothing to do. Aw, buddy, I'm gonna fix that wagon so hard. You're gonna wish I didn't fix that wagon so hard. Okay, that gives you something to do. So the idea of this map ultimately also is not just to punish somebody, because I think if punishment is all folks are looking for, honestly, I'll send them to one of either, I'll either send them to Kinderfrog. There's some really good technical maps there. Also, Gothic Demoness has some maps. Like if you just want more, and I'm not saying like frustrating like in a bad way, but like there's traps, there's a lot of really well thought out gotchas. Like there's a good amount of think back there. This I want to be challenging, but not to the point of like Dark Souls or something. I don't know. It's hard to articulate. Articulate the articulate. And is that getting built? It's not there yet. We're going to start up with storage right away. Water. Nope. Water. Thank ya. And once that gets clear cut and all, I need another berry guy. Berry man, another berry man. Candyman? Candyman. Candyman. Doing what he candy can. You don't have anything? That is actually very correct information. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just get all this stuff cleared out. Thanks. That didn't change the narrative. You still don't have anything to do. You don't have anything to do. Just to speed this up a little bit. Yeah. You? Okay. The first thing I'm going to want to maybe consider, aside from general stability, is going to be the first wonder, the Harvest Wonder. The Farmer Monument. Real expensive, a lot of science, but building one of this anywhere is going to cover the map 100%. I can put it down here. It doesn't have to be, I always like it near the residential district. You know, you wake up and you're like, man, I slept like crap and my back hurts. Where the hell is my coffee? Then you look at the monument and you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, you know, we've survived through worse. We have persevered with less. We can make it work. Another fine day in the world of, what did I name this city? What is this name of this save? Azbafaz or whatever? Yeah, another beautiful day in the nation of Azbafaz or whatever. I'm smart. Who said I didn't? Boom. I love how I went to have lunch when you were saying you need a map of 7x8 to beat the game, but came back an hour later, so you need extra space for an entrance. Yeah, so the wonder is 7x7. You need, at a minimum to beat the game, to call the wonder and summon the thing or whatever, to light the torch, you need a 7x8. But I don't like... I thought that was too odd of a number or whatever, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So 8x8 is the smallest I'm willing to go. I'm sure someone could design something way tighter, but I'm fine with this. Now, okay, you are getting demolished in the actual way. I think I accidentally removed a telescope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 4, 5. Okay, that's 1,000 points. If we already got one, there's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 1,000 points. I think 1,000 points is perfect. $1,000. No, it's not 1,000. $1 million. Okay, a little bit of code cleanup here. That goes away, and that goes away. Oh, let's annoy hat. Oops, I actually did the unmute. Aha! Here's a hydrate. Boom. Showed him with a hydrate. Yep, I sure did. He's not gonna know what to do with all this hydration I'm gonna throw at him. Alright, and you are done. Yeah. You are not gonna do stuff for a while. Well, thanks, Hat. One good turn deserves another, I say. How about that there? How about that there? So I want to get down here as soon as I can so we can do more blueberry pickings. 22%. I'm gonna leave some of this be, actually. Thanks for reminding me I need to up the volume on redeems. Yeah, I thought I hit a brick wall. I don't remember when. But I thought I hit a brick wall on hydrates. I thought I only could hydrate you twice. And you were streaming for a long time. Sorry, I got old man think. I don't remember. I remember when redemptions fell from the sky and points were just an abstraction of someone's... Alright, okay. Alright, Granddad, it's time to bed now. I remember when, before the time of cell phones. And even before then, you had to call somebody with a rotary type device. Alright, okay. No, he gets like this sometimes. No, I know. I'm real sorry. No, I didn't mean to ruin What situation am I ruining? Someone's bar mitzvah or something. Okay, yeah. Yeah! I remember before video games had a DLC. When you bought it, that was it. And we freaking loved it. And it was great. We have 7 dudes not doing things. That's highly infuriating. What's going on? Oh. Did I cut it before it got? Biscuits and Triscuits, man. Biscuits and Triscuits. That's... I'm hungry for carbs. Why? Why do I do this? Can you please build this out? Pretty please. Ow. Fix the hydration issue. We have volume sound. Oh, volume. Volume. Got it. Okay. Here I was like volume as in like bandwidth and throughput and capacity. That's not. Back in my day, volume and capacity. Good day, LG. LG. Hope you're doing well today. Doing swell today. And I hope that you're doing well today. Chippity chop the friggin' chippity chops, man. Saving some... I don't want this anymore. I can rebuild it if I need to, but does this reach? That gets us a little bit of shenanigan. Yeah, it gets us a little bit of shenanigan, yeah. Okay. A lot of dudes not doing things. That's gonna change in like a minute, so I'm not really super worried. Thanks. I got the hiccups now. Awesome. There we go. Kuna was here. Hello, friend. Yeah, I think these are some real good value adds here. Yeah. Yeah, I like what's happened. You're doing stuff. We're getting some water eventually, maybe. That'd be good. That'd be good. The real test of this is going to be the first drought on a normal. Need to do within range. 3 cutters. 3 cutters. Okay. Now, how far down can I get? It's the stupid one spot, is it? Okay. That's fine. That. Okay, next. That. Got it all. Okay, got it all. That's green. That looks good. Okay, we got a big fat pile of blueberries here I gotta do something about. How far down can you go? Oh, you can actually help out a bit. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. It changes to a blueberry guy. We get the blueberries harvested. We call that a day. That goes away. You technically are helpful, but not right now. That's still pumping. Finally, some freaking water reserves. That goes away. Turns into that. Thank you kindly. You can go back there. Go there. I think I've kind of maximized the space. You can't pick anything. Yeah, you can. Okay, awesome. That actually works out really well. Cool. Happening. It's happening. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna take a while. I still have about 7 beeves that gotta age out. There's different ways to trim out beaver pops if you really, really have to trim down. There's nothing you could do is you could build a new community center or town center, migrate however many you want, and then cut it out from food. Cut it out from everything. That's an option. I don't really feel I need to do that. That kind of tactics I don't want to have as part of the main game loop. I think that'd be dumb. Trimming down, let them move away. Yeah. There's an old... Is it a British sonnet or a British poem or something? Not a poem, a short story called A Modest Proposal. And if you know what I'm talking about, rock on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not going into it. It's one of those things. The ultra short of it is there's a population, a colony that is unable to sustain large population numbers. The soil is somewhat infertile. There isn't enough to go around. So once a year there's a lottery. And the idea of the lottery is it's an amazing, fantastical thing. All you can eat food, all you can drink, perfect paradise, and a certain amount of the population gets to go, winning this lottery. So what happens is you win the lottery, massive celebration, jubilation, uproarious applause. You won. We're so jealous. You won the lottery. Amazing. Well, pack your stuff. Or actually, it was you don't even need to pack your stuff. You don't even need to pack your stuff. There's so much good stuff. There's so much good stuff. Yeah, congratulations. Have a wonderful life. We love you. Goodbye. And there's a parade and a celebration. They leave the town never to return. Because cannibalism. Dun dun dun. So, a modest proposal. Yeah. I keep forgetting the author. I never remember the author, but like that's the premise of it. Is like dun dun dun. What a twist! Yeah, yeah. So the funny thing is like when M. Night Shyamalan came out with like The Village or whatever, I saw The Village and it was like wow. My friend was like, wow, what an amazing. I didn't even see that coming. Look at that, wow. And I'm like, this is just a modest proposal, but with a lot less cannibalism. Whoop-de-doo! I get it. Like for the time, if you didn't know the thing, you didn't read the book. Cool. I literally didn't understand what all the hype was about. I'm like, yeah. When people are hungry, they do things. Yep, that's a thing that happens. Whoop-de-doo! I didn't get it. Whatever, it's all good. We have an ad break in 20-something seconds. So, good time, get up, stretch, move around, have yourself a snack. Go to your kitchen, get yourself a snack. On me. You know what? On my treat. Go to your kitchen, get something to eat. So the vegetarian version. Yeah, because, like, I think they leave the village, and then it's like, oh, crap. They're in the middle of, like, a city. And it's like, oh, yeah, it's just a park in the middle of a city or whatever. Thank you for that, Nedved. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh my god, so thirsty. I just chugged it. Ooh, that was good. Thank you. I did need that. Tasty. Hydrate crew. Having drinks for me and you. Say it again. We are the Hydrate crew. Having drinks for me and you. Boop-a-doo. I don't know why. Just throw a boop-a-doo at the end of that. Yes, there's nothing to do. Agreed. You have nothing to do ever. Okay. I think we've got something going on here. I don't know what it is. Maybe a headache? I might be building up a headache for reasons I can't fully wrap my head around. Right, because it's a headache, duh. Okay, start with that. Do this. Do that. I think that's not enough room. It's a 2x3, isn't it? Yar. Yar. It's a 2x3. I don't know why. A little bit of pirate. Yar! You can't fit this farm here. Yar! 'Tis a 2x3. How do you get rid of farmland? What? There. I thought I tried that one first. Okay. What? I don't care. Yar! you can't place that farmland there. Yar. Oh, crap. I think I'm blood sugar bad have. Yeah, I might be I might be blood sugar bad have, yeah. It also sounds like a terrible TV commercial. Are you blood sugar bad have? Do you regularly bad have blood sugar? Blood sugar shouldn't be all the time bad. Sometimes bad, okay. All the time, not okay. This is why I have not been hired to do medical commercials. Who would have thought this was the thing that was going to shut me down? Would you like your blood sugar to not have bad? Have good blood sugar. Feel better. Think good, have all the time, get some. What's even saying? I couldn't tell you. Alright, let's get the farm built here first. Okay. The water reserves are good. The food reserves are bad. We're at 22. That number went down too fast. What? Okay. Okay, well. We're back at dumb, stupid problems again. I haven't gotten to the farming part yet. Oh. Blueberries are down there, though. Yeah. Right. Oh, can I get that one? Man. We're not in really any better position than we were last time. I thought this extra bunch of berries was going to be, like, the thing. Okay, we're still pumping water. Like, that's fine. That's a slow burn project for sure. I got a little science cooking. Can you guys get this out of here right now? That's fine. Yep, you're hungry. That sucks. Okay. I need this removed right now. Oh, you can't prioritize it? Oh, whack. One more. Thank you. Okay. This is still incredibly dicey. Yeah, I think we're boned again. We might just be boned again. So there's two things to this. One is get to the blueberries faster. Right? One is get to the blueberries faster, and that's why I've left these alone. They're gonna be ready soonish. But one is get to the blueberries fast, the other one is plant faster. I can't plant... I think I'm doing this as quickly as I possibly can. Maybe we ignore this section entirely and just move down? I don't know. I'm setting it to 20-hour work hour. I want this planted up right now. We can sleep in... Nope, 22. Done. Okay. That's it. 16, scram. Oh, there's another piece right there. It's fine. We'll get that tomorrow. It's fine. Yep. Some bees are sleeping in the cold. Yep. Now there's nothing for you to do. Do we have room for another planter? Not quite. Not quite. These died somehow? What? 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 How did that even happen? I don't understand how that even happened. Wild. Absolutely wild. I don't get that one at all. Maybe if we reload the map and just let the water flow, maybe there's like just a bit of water there or something. Gonna end the blueberry harvester, but there's not a need for that. And you're done because we're full of lumber. Okay. Now, can we get down here at all? We can, actually. Okay. Hey, 3 more carrots is 3 more carrots, man. I'll take it. You're done. I should say 6 more. 9 more? Whatever. More carrots is more carrots. That's the crux of that conversation. Okay, we're a quarter way through. If we can lose, like, 5 more beeves, I think we're in a good clear. There's more room up there. Oh my god. Okay, how far are you? So 6 days. 6 more days or 4 days. Yep, I did the math, and the math is bad, but here we go. Yep. I think we're hosed again, but I'm willing to give it a try. And I can't go any further? No. How close? 82. All right. Blueberries are not like steaks, but we'll get there. I'm gonna turn that down to 2. Can you move there? And can we get a little more? Yeah, buddy. Okay. All right. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. Somebody hold my Cosmo. I don't think we're gonna get out of this alive. If we do, I can't guarantee the quality the ship is gonna be in. Okay. I think I've done legit everything I can. Remove some oak, add more berries, something like that. %57%. So this berry harvest, whatever this is all we've got until the actual carrot harvest. Yikes. Okay. Yep. Yep. Buddy, this is gonna be your red letter day. Yeah. That's 6. How far are these? 57? Ah, gross. Oh, there we go. Starved to death. If we get like 4 more, 6, I need 6 more to kick the bucket. Oh man, I can't imagine this on hard. Found food and water, a new beginning. No, we really didn't. Okay, there's another one. Yeah. Good luck, my friend. I'm really hoping there's something really simple I'm missing. And this is just like super easy to do. Okay. Starve to death, starve to death. Okay. What needs to be full all the time? Okay, we're getting carrots now. What's something... I don't need the science. The science was just, hey, maybe we can eke out like another 100 points or something. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So right now we should be at 8. 9. Do you need to be there? Not really, but this can do that. That was what I wanted that for anyway, was more carrots. Okay. We got 3 farmers. The farming is going to be popped on and off regularly. Did this get harvested? This did. This doesn't serve a purpose really anymore, but I'm going to leave it alone. So that can be paused. So that gives us 2 extra workers? Okay. We're going to lose a few more. Once we get to 6, we can actually start talking about stabilizing. So, yeah, the thing I want to know is how far on the drought do we get? When the drought happens... Oh, we got... Or do that then? Yeah, just keep... Oh, I don't have anything for you to cut. Anything I can make? There's nothing I can make. There's nothing I can really do. Here, let's just, more water stability. Please do that. Yep, more water stability is fine. At the cost of a handful of blueberries? How many do we get, anyway? 3? Pfft. Pardon me, why go away and rip one real fast? Yeah, that's not gonna help. I mean, okay, it's what's saving us now. That's not gonna help. Okay, so this was berries are carrots. Not gonna be any carrots, but carrots. Yeah, their working speed is really slow. No one's really happy. It's not great. It's not ideal. This is the longest I've ever been negative in terms of happiness as well, which is sad. Are there any decorations we can kick out that don't need planks? Oop. Hedge. Cool. Thanks. Wowee! A happiness of 4? Wowee! It's almost like I know how to play the damn game. Rooftop terrace. There's no room for it, my guy. Where exactly are we gonna build that? Nowhere? Good chat. Contemplation spot. Do I have room for that? Not... Yes. Yeah, you know what? 100 science? Ah, nards. Okay, what is... Hold on. Hold on. Where... I don't care about that. Where are we at with, like, this? So what's the first level? 5? Okay, 5 would be good. 2 is great. 7. Okay. 5 is what I want to aim for. So I think 1 beef templation spot. Yes. Study beef templation. 2 spots for 6 dudes seems a little overreaching. I get my money back anyway. Who cares? We're wasting nothing. Okay. Beef template this. Crazy. Okay. We're still harvesting? Awesome. Oh my god, we have positive food. And now we're not going to have positive food for the next several years. 30 a quarter. I think we might be alright. It's all going to depend on how this first drought happens. Yeah, I think more blueberries are important. Is this guy not working? Oh, the water... Doesn't the water slowly drain out when it's a drought or whatever? I keep thinking like when it's done it just stops and that's it, but... Hey, there's the 5 I wanted. Hot jams. Okay. There's nothing really else from... Yeah, just keep pumping water. Because this falls down into this anyway, so just get it while you can get it. Okay, 2 contemplation spots. There's the drought. Oof. That's not what I expected to have happen. Is there not, like, a ton of... This is full of water? Yeah. There's totes water right here. I don't know why it's not a little further out. Well, at least there's some tiles that are... Yeah, I think we're hosed. Ah. 2 beavers is fine, thanks. We're down to 6. We're down to the ideal thing. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we're down to 0 again. 70%. Oh man. This is such... Yeah, all this is gonna die. This is such a hair trigger. This is such a hair trigger. I don't know how to make this a little more one-sided to the player's benefit. The real answer for this is wheat. Wheat means gristmill, it means a bakery, and it means power. 3 things I can't even afford planks. I don't know how the heck planks are going to happen specifically. But yeah, also planks. You can pause. You can go down to 1, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. 30%, 30%, 88, 90. Okay. We'll get another bump of... We'll get another bump. Actually, we are slow feeding. Okay. So 1 worker, 2 worker, 4 worker. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're still doing that. Hey, 6. Oh my god. Okay, what does that put us at? Yep. No extra longevity. Longevity is 7. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Hardly an inconvenience. This is better. This is a lot better. Yeah, this is better. You can pause, thank you. And the second I can, more water. Need too much, but yes. Okay. This is annoying trying to micromanage 6 beavers. This is something. I've done this once before, but like 9 is like my lowest level of like sanity I'm willing to go for, but yeah. Alright. Well, that got immediately. Yeah, I don't need 2 beavers doing that. Pumping that. So, what do we do here? Like, another one here for 8 more carrot tiles? That seems dumb. That might be exactly what happens. Let's get another blueberry harvest and see where we can go with that. So, we've stabilized, yes. We've stabilized, yes. The problem with where we're at right now is we're not gaining. We're not gaining anything. And we need to be researching. We need to be either condensing our build or spreading out. I can't make planks. Planks are the thing I need right now to really tech up. Maybe make some space down there for some plank production. We could start harvesting metal, but then I'd have to store it, and that sucks. I'm not entirely sure how to rock this. Okay. Instead of storing carrots... Okay, let me do a little bit of fancy here. How do I get a lumber mill and a power plant in this same footprint? Barf. Destroy this. Yeah. Yep. Thanks. Okay, just hear me out, though. Hear me out. Okay. Now I don't have enough room for the storage, damn it. It's just the world's saddest short story being played over and over and over again. Alright. Well, there's that. Here's this. No! Oh, God! I meant to destroy the path. Okay. Well, it's a little bit of lumber. It's fine. That's what I want to have happen. Okay, so... Okay. So that gets built. Yep, this is now impossible. Yep. Yep, that's impossible. Uglarvisk, welcome, friend. And this holds how much? 20? 180? Ugh! Oh, right in the feels. Okay. 2040. That's unfortunate. It's 2 logs, I don't care. 2040. 60. 80. 100. Start with this, I guess. I don't really know what to do here. Try that. Okay, thank you kindly. The work wheel and the lumber mill are going to take a little bit of lumber as well, so that's probably fine. Do I have workers? I have 2 builderman types. 2 builder mains. Ooh, we're getting them berries. Getting them berries. Alright. Man, I guess we're just waiting, right? Low-key, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Oh, yeah, there's just low-key nothing to do. Nothing to do. Oh, yeah, there's just a low-key and nothing to do. I didn't know it was impromptu making an endurance test for torture. I didn't realize that was the narrative here. Okay, 90. Okay. The number is getting above positive, even if it's for a moment, so that's working out all right. Okay, so what's the plan? The plan is stairs and platforms and dense housing. Density is going to be the key. So if we have room, ideally, I'd like to see if we can get this structure raised. So it's a 3x3, right? I need it to exist, but if we did housing, so housing, and then some platforms, I could chuck that thing there. That's exactly, yeah, that was the original name of this map. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. It is effing painful is what it is. Can I get some motor on this construction site? Have you been enjoying Factorio, my friend? In a word or two. Don't need a dissertation. If you've got a dissertation, I will attend your TED Talk. But like in a word, like how are you enjoying it so far? That can go away. I think I saw some more real estate. Bosh moi, yeah. Yarmf. Yarmf. It's okay. Hey, that's not bad. I'll take okay. I'll take okay any day of the week. Okay, we still got one thing pumping. We could probably take a snooze on that for another one of this. And that can get paused. Okay. Hasn't really grabbed me yet. Yeah, that's fair. I'll be honest with you, the first time I gave it a go, I did not like it. Like, straight up did not appreciate what it was trying to do and what it was trying to get at. I didn't care for it. After I beat it, one time, launched the rocket, left it alone for about a month and a half, gave it a second go, and then I was just snapping. I was snapping like crazy. That positive feedback loop of, I want to research the next thing. I am excited to research the next thing. What is the next thing I can do? That's when it got me. Honestly, so it wasn't even right away. Honestly, like I said, I thought it was generally frustrating of a game, and I'm like, I know how to play these kinds of games. I played these kinds of games before, but something about it is just giving me the business, and I don't appreciate the business. I want to play games I want to have fun. But yeah, the second playthrough is when it was like, okay, you know what? I got the idea of what it's trying to do. I get it now. I like it. Let's swing it. And then I was swinging. Oh man, I was swinging. No. But yes, I absolutely understand getting to a game that has literally nothing but hype for good reason. Like, it's a good game. I like it a lot. But like, if you get to a game and you're like, this is butts. This is double butts. This is double horse butts. I don't want this. Why would anyone want to play this? This is dumb plus plus. The new programming language I just made up. Dumb plus plus. I don't play this. Dumb. I get it. No, I get it. Okay, I'm really tempted to go triple lodge, but I don't think we've got enough food. Oh my god, it's still a positive number. Everyone, take a screenshot. We've got positive food for more than 5 seconds. Alright. You are gonna do nothing but crank out planks, my guy. 9 beeves? You can't separate out a structure. By that I mean, like, right now we've got 2 sets of 3. I can pause one to limit out like that. If we have a structure that has 9 capacity, I can't just say, all right, close half of the rooms or something. So that's why this is a little more fortuitous. Okay, we got some planks. Oh my cheese, we've got some planks. Okay, did I research all this stuff? Yes, yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna make a bold risk. How much food is ready to harvest? That's what I want to know. We got a little there. Little there. Got some there. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a bold risk. Bold gives me too much credit. See the notes. John's gonna pull a dumb. Oh boy. John is gonna pull a not smart. Okay, so remove. Let's save. Gosh, why not? I don't know who this is for. That's one of my more creative save names. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I don't know who's gonna want to play this. Yeah, I could not tell you. Okay, I need 6 and 10. Okay, I have 10 right now. So wait till tomorrow. We're gonna start moving some stuff around. We're gonna build the new housing, and maybe that's gonna give me a little bit of room. I don't know what the plan is. The plan is to explore this space and enjoy it, right? Cock-a-doodle-doo! Everyone wake up! Ding, 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 ding. That can ding, ding, ding. Okay, we saved the game. There is a way to go back. There's that. Okay. Then I want this. Then I want that. Okay, good start. Good start. This all gets top priority, please. I would like it if my folks had a place to sleeps. There you go. Oh, you actually can't get it at this wreckage anyway until I do more cleanup, so... Oh, hold on. No. No. Nope. No, no. This. Yeah? Mm-hmm. 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 Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. That looks better. So something like this. We can mess with the space a bit more later. But that gives me the carrot storage I want to have eventually. Okay. Rockin' awesome. This also needs some level of priority because none of it's going to work if it doesn't. Please don't get stranded. Please don't get... Okay, there you go. Okay. You can be carrots for now. I don't care. We're actually 44 carrots. Look at that. We're stackpiling on some carrots. Oh my god. No storage space. My gosh. Okay. That goes away. And that goes away. And hopefully this doesn't just ruin my face. No! I knew that was going to happen. You fool. Okay. 2 can play this incredibly stupid game. Yup. Awesome. Now it's reachable. What are you going to do? Yeah, I'm not sure either. Excellent. Finish him. Okay. This looks like this. This looks like... I don't know if we're still at full capacity. Now, here's the other gotcha. We do not have a forester yet. We are not making lumber. We are out of... This is the lumber we've got. This is all the lumber we've got. We got nothing really else. You are paused. Nope. Try that again. Okay. That's a free tile. Okay. I don't need a lot more planks. What do I need for a forester? Okay, 7. Okay. Whew. Bottom has a lot of blueberries. There's some blueberries here as well. I'm not too sure where I want this to go. Harvest the blueberries, and then let's put it on the bottom floor and just set it to, like, pine or something. Okay. I would like to see if we can get anyone else's well being a little higher. This is not enough room for rooftop terrace. That's fine. So the idea of this is we're going to just frame it out, pick this up, put this on top. It's out of the way, right? That's the idea. That's the 50,000 like foot view, right? It's not something that's going to be executable now, but will be later. We could pull some of this storage and maybe try to finagle a... Nope, never mind. I forgot you were a 3x3. Yeah, I guess. We could pull the water closer to the house. I'd have to move so much stuff, I don't think it's worthwhile for me to try to nickel and dime myself to death. Yeah. Yep, I'm not going to try to nickel and dime myself to death. This is on pause. Awesome. We'll do one more blueberry run. We have 7 or 8 bushes here. Then we'll nuke this. We'll put a forester like right here. We'll have to trim back the farming area a little bit. Or I should just use this up here. 31, 33, 37, 39. Okay. Maybe that's how this slices out. Don't demolish, but I thought there was a don't plant anymore. There you are. Yeah, don't plant anymore. This has all been harvested. Hey, look at that. Look at them food reserves. Hey there, buddy. You look like you might have some proper food reserves. Oh, yes, I do. Thanks for noticing. Blush. How did you know I had some really sweet food reserves? Blush. Fellas don't even know about my food reserves. Blush. Oh, this is dumb. This is categorical levels of stupid. I'm hoping to put it right here, and I can't. And if I put it back here, it just wastes a ton of room. That's annoying. Wait. What? You can't be built here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no! I think the forester's too tall. And I just deleted all those delicious blueberries for nothing. No. No. Okay, it's fine. I've got like 8 more no's, but no one wants to hear it. So, actually, this is a fun thing that's happening. This is a perfect amount of land for the forester. But this is where the farmer can sit. But I lose a lot of okay. Just pho. F-U, pho. F-A-H, pho. I don't know. Alright, well, this is why we test in production before we... the old adage, I don't test on animals, I test in production. Alright, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We still have an income of foodstuffs. That's still doing that, yep. This can get hop chopped. Where are you at? That goes away. And that goes away. And that goes away. Why are you not harvesting? You are full of berries. I need some additional berry storage for the interim. Hey. Holy cow. Dude, we're getting there. It's unfortunate that the way to beat this or to get any distance is to like ice half of your population. I don't see a different way to do it with the map constraints. You can be blueberries. There you go, friend. Thanks. Hold on, did I set builders at all? Good old Zinjo. Go get him, Zinjo. You got this. You got him, Zinjo. Okay. We'll get this done. That trims out the rest of that. And then hopefully I can place the forester in this corner. If I can't, I think we're hosed again. And it's got to be another rework. Not ideal in any language, but whatever. We'll see. And for farming's sake... Yep, you're done. Someone come and get this. We're trending positively on everything, which is good. Do we have water? Did I shut off water? I did. Whoops. Oh, no. Okay, I won't know until this is gone. No. Ah, okay. So what do we do? What do we do here, right? Do I put the forester here? Yeah. That looks like that might be enough space. Ah, biscuits. Biscuits. Okay, it's not... Yeah, it's not the end of... We're fine. That goes away, please. Move it up. In one more spot. Thank the frick. I don't know who the frick is, but thank him. Thank him all day, thank him all night. Alright, we got it done. Okay. I should probably do something like birch. But I really just want to do pine right away. I'll do pine. I'm gonna bite myself immediately. What? Oh, is this too short? Oh, you're too short. Alright, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, you're not too short. Just going through a thing right now. That's too short. You're too short. Wham! Alright. Is there... Yeah. Yep. Okay. There's nothing else I could really, really honestly do about it? Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of wood income's gonna be good. Now, another thing that I realized is there's no way a player can get a land drill in here. You're not gonna be able to make dirt. Dirt is impossible to make, so you can only destroy, you cannot create. Which is gonna be another real weird piece of thing to work through, because I don't know how you're gonna work through it, but... Yep. Yep, I don't really know. And that's fine that I don't really know. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with it. I think it's fine. We had enough planks, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we got enough planks. I want one worker there. I want one worker there. You don't need to work there. Actually, you're done forever. Is this about ready? It's not gonna be ready. That goes away. Thank you. Goes away. We're out of the blueberry. The age of the blueberries has passed. Can I get some trees up there? That'd be freaking dope. Yeah, buddy. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm anti-birch. It's a nice tree. Okay, so hang on. Let's finish that sentence appropriately. It's a nice tree. I'm not anti-birch. It's just I very much glom onto dark earthen tones. The browns and reds and green and black and gray is more my color spectrum rather than super bright pinks and super bright reds and very, very light greens and stuff like that. So this is where yeah, I'm real birch Bermoner. So like when you start playing a game like Minecraft, you get oak or pine, dark earthen tones, right? It's just the yellow and the white of birch is so pronounced. It's not for me. Is it for somebody else? Heck yeah, it's for somebody else. It's not for me. Alright, that does that. That does that. It's all, I mean, birch has its place. Birch is perfectly reasonable and 100% appropriate for hard difficulty. Because there's going to be a lot of times you're just going to lose all your stuff because of bad tides, right? It makes a lot of sense. It's a good... I'm glad it's there. Walnut's great. Yeah, no angst about walnut. Like, birch has its place in the game for real, 100%. It's just, I'd rather wait 5 more days and double my wood, you know? Can I not put stuff there? Yeah, we can. Do the thing, man. Oh, I don't really need... Is no one gonna get this log? Won't somebody please think of the logs? And you still can get all the way down there? Oh, hold on. That hams it right up. Hold on, that hams the whole thing right up. No, no. How about now? I'm not gonna do one more tree for the cost of 4 plots of farm. Okay, that's why I didn't do this. Game engine, I'm real sorry. I need you to pay attention for a second. Does that work? Nope. Okay, so... butts. Okay, well that was a fun little experiment that went nowhere, huh? Oh, you still can't get everything anyway. Okay. How much does this do? Alright, I'm just gonna leave it alone. That's fine. Again, I'm not gonna nickel and dime too hard here. So what, can anything go up here at all? I mean, another blueberry thing? If I take these and rearrange them slightly... Pull it up, pull it down. I could get a forester here. Right here. Yeah, this is gonna... Sorry, this is gonna be a hot minute. Hi. Thanks. Oh, big stretch. Oh, man. It's a different piece of the conversation when you're playing a map. Because you can work off of your build order, right? You can work off of a build order. You know what to look for. You know the order of operation. I need water. I need food. I need to start damming up the place, right? You got a build order. Here, I don't know what the build order is supposed to be. There's a lot that it's just like, well, I don't know. We are stocking up on food for real, though. That feels real mighty fine. Go away, go away. Go away, go away. Alright, so forester. Is John gonna learn this time? Probably not. Will he ever? Probably. The whole conversation just came full circle. Alright, whatever. We got more water storage potential. I'm gonna start probably pushing this down. The reason why I want one water guy up here is so folks can just come here and drink, and it's a lot faster than going all the way downstairs. I don't have haulers. Fine. Fine, 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 fine. I don't have a lot of lumbar to go, but let's see what that does for it. Oh no, with the route. You know what I could do? What I could do is we could delete the farm. I could put this guy... Yeah, I could put this guy right here on this corner here. And then maybe populate that with blueberries again. I shouldn't have deleted the blueberries. That was a mistake. I don't know if I'm winning. That's the wild part about this whole thing, Nedved. I could not tell you if I'm making any positive progress whatsoever, literally. I have no idea. And it's fun. I think. Come back in like 2 hours when I'm crying, okay? Come back in like 2 hours when I'm just weeping uncontrollably. And then I did have enough carrots that everybody died. Okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. Yeah. The colony's trending positively, yeah. No, I mean we're doing all right. All things considered. Yeah, we're doing all right. We got plenty of water storage for 9 beavers. We've got an actual food reserve, which is freaking triple plus dope right there. Like that. Plus. Yep. So things are not terrible. Could be much better for sure, but this is going to be a slow burning map for real. The slowest of burns. Okay, so what I might do is I might research the double. I might just do it. I can't do one here. How much is this? 150? Sure. So the idea ultimately is going to be something like this and this, and we'll remove that and put that there. Pick this guy up and slap him there. And then, you know, just buys me a ton of room. That's the long-term goal. I'd like a few more workers available before I do that. I'd like to get through another drought. In about 7 minutes, we're going to have another ad break. I'm actually going to take this time to go get a snack. My blood sugar is going wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey kind of stuff. And I wouldn't mind a bit of a snacky-do. Yeah, wouldn't mind a bit of a snacky-do. So we'll take like 5 minutes there. Give me a moment to... Oh, I'm out of water too. Womp womp. A lot of this is going to be waiting. 100%. Just a lot of waiting. Yeah. I don't really mind it, honestly. Okay, 207. Where are the blueberries stored? Nine? They're 39. I don't know where 30... Oh, I did have a storage. Okay. You got me. I didn't even notice. Okay. Drought time. That's 2 workers. Those 2 workers go to plank. That's still just 2 workers. That's fine. 2 workers in a farm might not sound like a lot, but that is legitimately a third of our pop. A third of our population is farmers. Yeah, it's a lot of farmers. No workers available in the district. Did we just have a ton of old age died? Yep. There you go. Nothing is going to get hauled for a while, but there you go. Oh, thank goodness. I was looking at this view. I'm like, oh my god, did I delete it? What happened? Nah, you didn't. Nah, it's fine. Hey, don't worry about it. Anytime somebody says don't worry about a thing, cool. Alright, I'll just shut my panic off for 5 minutes then, I guess. Alright. This is gonna be just dope if I can get this done. Streaking! Welcome back, Lizzie. Hope you're doing well. The panic button, there's a don't panic button. So I would probably hit the panic button and hit the don't panic button and see if it changes. They don't react to pss, 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 pss. Yeah, Nico's out. Nico sleeps like he's making sure the underworld's in one piece or something. He is out. Actually, I have a different layout for this. No, 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 no. Sorry, sorry. Oh, I can't use a different layout for this. I can use a different layout for this? No, okay. Put it back, put it back, put it back. I'm sorry. Yep, put it back. Go ahead and put it back. I screwed the whole thing up and I'm not too sure what to do, but go ahead and put it back. Thanks, Hat, for the hydrate, and here's one for you too. Go ahead and put the whole thing back. Do, something ain't right. Do, put it back. Alright, something like that, please. So that goes there, and this goes here. The contemplation spot can go there and there. With, I know this is going to be wild, trust me. I don't like the way this is looking either. If you think my base looks like a big pile of butts, how do you think I feel? This is terrible in any language. Okay. Why are you not... Oh, because path. Hold on. The path mechanics are fair and they make sense, but they get me 100% of the time. Okay, and now that. This is the wackiest nonsense dumb crap I've done in a long time, but I'm actually here for it. I mean, I don't have a choice. Y'all can leave, but I'm here for it. Okay, that can go away. That can go away. Come on, one more plank. Oh, come on, I'm missing one dude. Come on, one more plank. That's all I needed. Thank you, thank you. We're done. Okay. Get ready for the game to have a freaking hemorrhage. I don't know who this is for. One more time. I don't know who this is for. Yeah, overwrite that thing. You know it. Okay, so check this shiz out. This is where we excel. This moves here. This gets deleted. Then you put the path back. Everything resynced. Fantastic. Now, we have a bunch of berries I don't care about, which are thankfully getting put away. But now I just freed up 3 spots, right? Or 9 spots, actually. Now I can do a little more finagling or industry or whatever we really want to do with our lives. We could do a little bit more now. I think... I don't know how I could have made this any better or worse. But this allows for 2 contemplation spots. Since we're not going to do more housing for a very long time, honestly, something like a campfire goes right. Ah, oh, it needs ground all the way down. Ah, oh, you sandwich. You just sandwiches. That's how I swear, not just food. Sandwiches, sandwiches, sandwiches. And someone's gonna be like, John, geez, enough with the cursing. No, I have feelings. Sandwiches, sandwiches. All right, well, there's the ad break. Thanks for letting me know, Twitch. Anyway, I am going to take that break for myself personally, so here is the AFK. If you're joining us on YouTube, thank you very much, and I hope to catch you all next time.